Hey, ladies and gentlemen. So sorry for the lateness. Had to fix my chatbot. It wasn't cooperating, but it is now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing? Hello, Mr. Ben. Reptap, Nifrig, Norian Guy, Andrew Wool, Jeeba, Sev, Luis Eduardo, Lopez, Testreco, Abyssal Dragon. How are you, wonderful, attractive, beautiful, amazing, absolutely incredible people doing on this lovely Friday evening? Creamy donated 100 Norwegian crowns. For being late, I'ma force you to speak Spanish. Mananas, nostrostos, comedos, mole negro de polo con frijoles y arroz. Did you just make me say something racist? Yeah. Yeah. I think that was my Discord hanging out, by the way. What did I say something bad? Es sueda más a latín. He literally told you what he ate. Yeah. N-word on stream. I said negro. That's black and I almost said in Hispanic. In Spanish, isn't it? I think it is. Because the Black Knight is like a la Knecto de Negro or something. I don't know. Like, I don't remember. But yeah, I should probably be careful saying it, even though it's probably not. Yeah. Say this. Eu amo pintos grandes. Eu amo pintos grandes. Am I saying that my dick is small or something right now, Hanukkah? Kundan donated $2 for super chat. Hey Mangs, do you think you'll ever stream Advanced Wars hack? That's kind of not narrowing it down a lot. You want me to play Advanced Wars hacks again, basically. Well, I am actually working on a sort of a hack with Ephraim at the moment and a group of people. It's nothing special. It's a remaster of Advanced Wars 2 campaign, which I think is going to be a lot of fun to play. But yeah, I mean, I might go back to playing some hacks eventually. He just likes big chicks? What did I say? Can someone translate what Hanako told me to say? Shout out to Sev's stream yesterday. Yeah, Sev streamed for 12 hours yesterday, or 11 hours, 55 minutes. You can't go over 12 hours on YouTube. If you do, your VOD becomes unwatchable. Kind of sucks. That's why I don't really want to do another 24-hour stream, because, like, I guess you could do it. You just have to break it up into two. But it would be more fun to have it all in one place. I love big chicks. Big chicks. As in fat girls? I'll have you know, my wife is very slender. Maybe that's you projecting, Hanako. Who knows? Mengsles, I quit my job. Now I won't miss your stream. No, Colcifer. Colcifer. Why would you do that? You quit your job to become a full-time Mangsview stream viewer? That's some dedication. Guys, I'm gonna ask you guys to step up your game. This is true fan dedication right here. This guy's quitting his job and divorcing his wife maybe to watch me full-time. Yeah, where can you guys match this level of fandom right here? I don't think so. The draft race was a fun 12-hour stream. Oh yeah, I guess we did do a 12-hour stream, didn't we? I am literally one of the 0.001 of viewers in 2024. What does that mean? Like, you're like in the top percentage, really? Hey, we got people joining the Egg Gang. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining the Egg Gang. I sold my mother so she wouldn't nag me while I watch your stream. Wow, happy Mother's Day, everyone. I don't think it's Mother's Day today. Ah, yes. Hey. Nagrok donated $5 through Super Chat. Nah, I don't quit my job, but I donate. See? That's good too. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Noreen Guy donated 50 chefs. I can match it with my money. Let's go. Noreen Guy with the chefs. I've noticed it's so funny. I watch other streamers that Noreen Guy donate to, and they say chefs too. I think it's just like, I don't think it's actually pronounced chefs. I just say chefs because that's what I read. I noticed like Davis G is doing it too, so I think it's just kind of spread. Noreen Guy just donating the chefs, man. The Austrian chefs. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mengs, can you speak French for PH? Well, you're gonna have to write down something for me to say, because I can't just speak it. You gotta put it in chat, and then I can try and read it. Otherwise, I'll just say something like Le Petit Fromage Baguette. You know. Petition for Mengs to call his subscribers the Egg Tray? No, I already have a name for you guys. You're my little yolky... You're my little yolks. My little yolky bulkies. My little eggy weggies. My eggy peggies. I already got a name for you. Mengs, say... I don't know how you pronounce that. Jumless Holmes? Jumless Holmes? Is that I'm gay? I think that's I'm gay. Jumless Holmes. Eggers! Smaggers! Eggy waggies. Jack Holden donated $5. Mengs, my wife just went into labor, but I told her I can't make it because you're streaming Rebellion Saga. You see, sometimes you just gotta have your priorities straight, man. That's all I can say. Look. Your wife probably gives birth a lot, but how often can you watch a Mengs stream? You know, you gotta get your priorities in order, you know? So you can always watch the birth of another kid, you know? I can always start again, make another kid, you know? Like, but you can never watch the stream live again, ever. You only get one chance to watch my stream live, so, you know, it's important. Wholesome streamer. You know what's not very wholesome, though? Oh, oops. You know what's not very wholesome? The state of this Ironman, okay? I lost Ellen last time. So I don't have Ellen. And there's a nasty surprise on PH Mode Lunatic now in Chapter 7. I guess PH just felt like adding another little thing. You know what he did? He takes away your rescue staves on Lunatic. So I don't have rescue staves. I mean, he gives them back, but at the end of the chapter. So not only I cannot dance, and I cannot rescue with rescue staves. Which means that I probably will have to route this map, which you can do it. It's just very hard to do. But it's also PH modes, which means the channelers will instantaneously channel the statues. Just ferry Mortimer around. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rescue him around. But, like, at least if I had my dancer, things would be a little different. Did you know there is a town called Egg in Germany? Really? Really? I did not know that. I'd love to see it sometime. Been a while since I visited Germany. Lord of Ocean donated $5. Mengs, my buddy was choking and needed CPR, but I couldn't help him because I'm watching your stream. I mean, dude, your buddy can always just choke again. You can never rewatch my stream. Okay, 6 straight on a 249. Can you say Ik hu van lekkere kerels? I know I'm saying like violin. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. You guys are making me say very inappropriate things. Oh boy. Yeah, so like right before stream started, I did go through and like order my convoy so that it's a little bit more. I'll show you guys who I intend to bring for this. So since I don't have Ellen, I decided Helios. Look, he's great and all. I'm probably gonna bring him for the next map, but I don't think he's the unit to bring for this one. He's not fast enough to double the Duststalkers, and I don't think he deals. I mean, he might deal enough damage. there are two ways to deal with Dustalkers. You're either fast enough to double them, or you just kill them in one shot, like with the Ash Cleaver. So that's what I'm hoping to do. I'm bringing Gideon, Penelope, Ragnar, Walter, Madeline, Nathaniel, Henriette, Robert, Olga, and Jack. And I have a fun strat for Jack that I'm going to try out. But first, we have some stat boosters to give out, as well as some we're going to promote. Now, last time with Penelope, I went Valkyrie, which I think is fine. Do I have any light magic users? I don't think I do I? I get Valeria in this chapter. I think Valkyrie is probably the best. I could also go Paladin, though. That'd be kind of funny. Pornhub mode? Krimi donated 50 Norwegian crowns. Jeg fikk deg til å si at i morgen skal vi spise svart kyllingmåle, saus med bønner og ris. Fant noe dessertis og alkoholfri eplemos som så digg ut. Yes. Me and my wife is gonna go and have dinner with Krimi and his wife tomorrow. Gonna meet his newborn son. That's exciting, and apparently they're cooking up some delicious, like, Mexican chicken or something. I'm very, very excited. I'm very excited. Krimi's wife is such a good cook. That woman can cook. My goodness. Every time we've been over there, it's just been banger after banger meal. The Pa Deluxe donated $50 for Super Chat. Thanks. Did you ever hear of FE7 Lex Talionis? If yes, what do you think about it? I mean, I kind of had a long rant about Lex Talionis last stream. I don't know if you can't call it that, but I was basically going on about how I don't like the graphics on Lex Talionis. Better than Bethany? I think my wife is one of the best cooks ever, but I think maybe when it comes to Mexican food, Krimi's wife might be better, because, you know, she's American-Mexican, so she probably cooks, she probably knows a lot more about that kind of flavor palette, but Bethany is really good with, like, Cajun food. Really good with Cajun food. Like, she made, like, the best Cajun chicken ever. She's really good with that kind of palette. So it depends, like, obviously, if you're American-Mexican, you're better at cooking Mexican-type food. Let her cook. Anyway, we gotta pick a... I kind of don't want to go Valkyrie, but yeah. Anyway, to answer the donation question, I'm not really fond of Lex Talionis graphics. I'm waiting for them to kind of become a bit more GBA-like. I really don't like the way they look. So I'm not surprised that someone has ported FE7 over on Lex Talionis. But I will be completely honest. If I want to play FE7, I'll just play FE7. It's cool that they port them over to your Lex Talionis, but you know there's a Shadow Lord in there, right? You know they can never do a 1-for-1 port. It just doesn't exist. Does a 1-for-1 port hack actually exist online? Because no matter what I do, no matter what kind of hack it is, there's always a Shadow Lord sneaking in there at some point. Like, they just can't help themselves, and then it turns into fanfiction. Every single time. They added skills, yeah, of course. And skills I'm okay with, but you know Shadow Lord is going to show up by Chapter 7, and he's going to kill Lundgren instead of Lynn. Noel donated $5. I'm next to my grandpa's deathbed watching this. He's telling me that this is his last goodbye, but I told him to quiet down so I could hear your stream. I mean, dude. Your grandpa can wait. I mean, he's lived this long. That was a cruel one. He can live. He can wait a little longer. He's had a long life. Oh my god. Oh boy. So anyway, we gotta. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go Valkyrie. It's just the best option for her. Because it gives her the type of magic that I don't have yet, so I think that's probably for the best. And it makes her look like a bride, which is really cool. Now, Greg donated $5. Keep up the donation train. You guys are crazy tonight. I love it. Carl Philip Gabler donated $5 for Super Chat. Say, les drapons de honte sont très stupides. Les drapons de honte sont très stupides. Les drapons de honte son tres stupida. I hope I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. Yugen Forest donated $10. Recently, I'm into Fire Emblem, and it's funny how it's helping me through a tough time. All that because you opened this path with your streams for me. Thanks, Mangs and chat. Yeah, it's look, I almost said. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. The games you play while you're going through some of your hardest times are the games you end up being most attached to. Even though I've never played it on the channel, The Witcher 3 is like a big game like that for me. Every time I'm having a shit day, if something happens, I'll boot up The Witcher 3, I'll go do a few quests on Death March difficulty, and I'll just explore a little bit, run around. There's always something new to discover. The games you play while you're struggling and having a shit time are the games that you end up really getting attached to. Yeah, it's because the game gives you escape from a troubled time, and you associate that game with escaping from, and it kind of forms a connection in your brain. It's really cool. For me, that game is WoW. Oh, you and me both, my man. I mean, WoW was my escape in my teenage years. I hated school. All I wanted to do was just come home and play WoW. So, and I don't really play WoW anymore, because, you know, Blizzard is just a shell of their former selves, but my goodness, when I hear the WoW music, oh, it brings back memories. Okay, so we have an energy drop, secret book, Draco Shield Talisman. I'm thinking we have Ash Cleaver Olga. I think it makes sense for her to get the secret book. She does have hit rate issues, so I think that's fine. And then my Henriette is absolutely monstrous. Look at this monster right here. This is crazy. I blasted with her last chapter. Bloody Bill donated $5. Why do you keep murdering my wife, Kestra? She's hard to keep alive, honestly, and like, because she often tends to. I think one of the reasons why my Kestra tends to die a lot is because I put her on the ballista, and Lyrion comes in, and I always get off the ballista one turn too late, because it takes a whole turn to get off the ballista. I think that's why she tends to die. Thoughts on AC Shadows situation? Oh, you mean the new Assassin's Creed game? Yeah, no, the Japanese are not very happy. Because you can so basically, from what I understand, or from what I know, Nobunaga is like a big historical figure for the Japanese. He's like revered as one of the greatest samurai ever. Apparently, in the game, you can like bonk his wife. Bethany told me this. My wife told me this today. I haven't actually confirmed this. Which is like a pretty big insult to Japan, because apparently his wife was like really faithful and like a really like model wife. Like she's revered as like a really good person in the story. His sister, yeah, sorry, his sister, not his wife, his sister. You can literally bang the sister of one of like the greatest historical Japanese figures of all time. Like I don't use the word cultural appropriation very often, but it does kind of feel like Western game devs just came in and shat all over Asian culture. Like, I feel like if you're gonna make a game about feudal Japan, you should have some reverence and respect for their traditions and their historical figures, and not crap all over it. So, but I also hear that the game is just really bad. Japanese Prime Minister addressed it? They fucking pissed off a whole country with their game. That is impressive. That is impressive. I mean, so a lot of people ask me, when they announced Assassin's Creed Valhalla, did you feel like they were making fun of your Viking culture? No, not really. I don't really give a shit. Like, I have Vikings in my game, you know? Like, I don't particularly feel that way. I mean, Vikings are very misrepresented in a lot of games. So I'm not like, it doesn't bother me a lot. But the Vikings aren't, so you can say though, that the Vikings in Norway, they're not as big a deal to us compared to what the samurai are to the Japanese, right? The samurais of the feudal Japan are a lot more important to their culture. Like the Viking era is important to us too, but we're not that attached to it. Like, it's fine. Like, Um. Anyway. Learn your history, Manx. According to Netflix, Cleopatra, the Vikings were black. Yeah, sure. They would know, wouldn't they? Absolutely. I think they like found one black slave. I think this is like a thing, like, because the Vikings they were often like they took a lot of slaves. I think they found like the bones of one African slave in a Viking encampment. One. So that one African slave had kind of gotten, I guess, tangled up in some Viking shenanigans and was brought back, and that's why they were like, look, there were black people in the Viking era in Norway. It's like, no, they found the remnants of one slave. So I don't think that's enough. But, you know, Netflix. What are you going to do? Netflix 100% historically accurate. True. Alright, so we have a Draco shield. Who... Jack is actually very tanky. 23 defense is actually really nice. So I'm thinking... Draco shield. I mean, honestly though, it's a bit of a boring move, I know, but I mean, never a bad idea to give Gideon some defensive stat boosters, right? Like, could definitely save the run, so I think this is fine. And then, I don't know about the energy drop. We do... Oh, we have the golden egg as well. Maybe I'll just give Gideon that as well. We also have the Eternal Seal. And I'm thinking about giving it to Henriette. I'm actually not sure. I do think I want to give the accuracy ring to Olga, though. And the energy drop... Madeline is probably a good target for that, I think. Madeline, Jack... Henriette is pretty close to capping, so I think that's fine. I think probably Madeline can use the energy drop. Energy drop to Penny? Really, PH? Penny doesn't need energy drops. Her dagger is magical. You don't really fight with Penny that much. Like, I just walk around rallying with her. I don't think my Penny does any combat most of the time. Pornhub mod. So stupid. Alright. Okay. So, I thought a little bit earlier about, like, how I'm supposed to approach this map. So I think the best... So, out of all these shrines, there are some shrines that is GG, and there are some shrines that are not GG. This shrine is GG. If I let a channeler hit this statue, I am dead. It's a global freeze. Everyone gets stoned. This statue, I can probably let, because I get the Lumina if I talk to Zacharias with Penelope. Now, Penelope might not be able to use the Lumina due to her staff rank, but she can still talk to Zach, and then she can just give him the Lumina and have him use it. I could also, I could also summon Zach to counteract the effects of, because Zach, when he shows up, he fully heals your troops. So what I could do is I could wait for the channel. I think the channeler hits the statue on turn 3 or 4. I could wait to summon Zach until the channeler does his thing, and then Zach will heal my army, which I think is very smart. And here... So I have to, like, I have to do this, or I think I'm gonna place maybe Gideon. I think if Gideon is within range of Penelope, he gets a lot of bonuses. If I put Gideon on top of here, he only has 21 speed, which isn't super great. I don't think he has... Maybe the Pilum is better than the Javelin here for its crit rate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to kill the bosses. I think that is probably my best bet. I have to prevent, I think I'm gonna send Henriette to block the statue. I'm gonna send Jack into the thicket, actually, because he can do that. And I'm gonna put Robert on this. I think I just have to camp the statues to prevent the channelers from getting to them. And then I just have to, like, I think maybe going poison early would be nice to soften up the enemies, and then, like, barrier. I'm contemplating whether I should even pop the statue right here. I think I will. Oh, is there a bot in chat? Bot detected? Are the sex bots back? Whose idea was it to promote Walter to hot air balloon? I don't remember exactly who it was, but I think it's hilarious. This will be rough. Oh yeah, it will be. Is there a bot in Twitch chat? I can't see anything in Twitch chat. The statues are the comm towers? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Rally. This one's kind of huge. So, obviously, Veteran Surge is always very good here. But I think maybe we'll go 10% Avoid. I'm actually not sure what I'm gonna do. I feel like both are good. But man, Veteran Surge is so nice though. No, actually, I think not dying is probably what we want. Yeah, I think the 10% bonus Avoid, even though I am playing on 1 RN, is very important. Alright, so so this is the first PH mode. The channelers will pop the statues immediately, and there's a second one now. Actually, since you're playing Lunatic, I'm taking away all your rescue staves. I'll give them back when this is over. Thanks, PH. Appreciate it. Great. Let's see what PH says for this. You can finish the map in 4 turns. It's not even hard. Wow. Thanks, PH. Great advice. Great advice. Can you though? With taking away rescue staves, can you finish it in 4 turns? Is it different in hard mode? I don't think so. But yeah, no, I think we'll increase vision. Why not? It's nice to have vision. Can Bert steal Dawncaller? I don't think so, because I don't think you can... Can you steal plus nihil? And also, I think you can steal equipped items. You can only steal items that are like these secondary items. Alright, so I think what I will do now is we'll send Robert. Okay, Robert cannot kill, but he should be able to tank. Yeah, you can't steal equipped items, exactly. Hit points, strength and defense. Wait a minute, you said the penny is basically Hanako? I don't really know. I mean, I guess Hanako is a nerd, so yeah. I don't know. I think we'll start with a little bit of an investigation here. Is Potterino a mod? Wait. Are there actually like spam bots on Twitch? Because I can't see anything. I only see the regular Twitch messages. Oh, really? It's interesting because I cannot see the spam on my... It gets filtered out, I think. But there is a... Well, let me go and promote someone to be a mod in my Twitch chat so you guys can like get rid of them. I don't know if we have a mod at the moment. Let's see. Let's see who. I guess I'll just mod Norian guy. Mod Norian guy. Okay, Norian guy. Did I give you mod privileges? There you go. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So there's a spam bots in my Twitch chat, but it's not showing up on my multi-chat for some reason. I guess it gets yeah. Anyway, I'll mod Potterino as well. There you go. Potterino, you have moderation privileges. There you go. Get rid of the spam bot, I guess. Yeah, there you go. You got the mod symbol now. Mod me as well, if you prove yourself. I'm late. Is things going good? Well, we just started, but I don't have rescue staves or LN, so this is going to be interesting. So I'm thinking it's probably a good idea for me to do walls. So what I'm gonna do, I think my Gideon, if I put Penelope within, I have a bit of let's see, I want to see just how scary these guys are against Gideon. 57% chance to hit. 83. What if I use a Pylum? What about just a regular Thunder? I think if we just do a regular Thunder, it's probably going to be okay. Dire Thunder's a bit too heavy for my liking. I think it slows Gideon down. But if we put Gideon right here, because we need to block this guy from reaching the statue. And then we'll put Penelope, and then we'll use a Shine Bind to keep her safe. There we go. Shine Bind is insanely good. You know, this staff is so good, I might even hammer it. That's how good this staff is on Lunatic. Because just the ability to put down light roots, especially on a map like this, is so good. So I might actually do that. In fact, I might just grab... I'll heal Maria, I think, on the first turn here. Actually, no, I will not do that. I need to bait out Enfeeble Staves so they don't target Gideon. There's an Enfeeble Stave right here. I like to put Maria's, and that also allows you... Oh, she got the Bolgan on. That also allows her to break down the wall, which is very nice. It's not often that she gets a Bolgan on. That's actually kind of cool. Mangs, are we getting Valeria? Yes, we are. I think so, at least. Anyway, I'm gonna go and grab Morty. There we go. I don't know if I can get him out this turn. Not sure. I don't think this is good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, I think he can reach. That's good. So I just gotta use rescues a lot, basically. And this... Ash Cleaver Olga, ladies and gentlemen. Ash Cleaver Olga. She's not doubling, but that's okay. Wow. Let's see, maybe Brave Axe? Wow, my Ragnar, man. My Ragnar. What? Oh, damn. He didn't kill. Is Valeria Master Vieira mentioned in Estelle and Albert's support in Andra Saga? She is. She is. Estelle just gets her name wrong. Like she tends to do. Okay, this is a little bit scary. I will... Because Ragnar is like, okay, let's hope the Ash Cleaver hits. It should. 138 damage, ladies and gentlemen. Keep in mind, you can find rescue staves in this map. There's 2 available. Really? Really? Huh. Okay. I think we'll pull out the Hero Axe for this one. Let's go. Jack, let's go. Jack! Jack! Oh, Jack will be fine. What kind of sucks is that I won't be able to retaliate on the bishops, but he should be okay. What scroll did I give him? I think I gave him the Flame Guard scroll. Yeah, I did. That's pretty good, actually. Because his luck is so good anyway, he doesn't really care. And we're gonna send Henriette over here to guard the statue, because my Henriette, in case you haven't seen her, she's absolutely cracked. Okay. You don't really need to worry about that Dark Channeler, because he always runs past you. Can Ragnar still use the Hero Axe? Yes, he can. You can trade it to him. Oh, nice dodge right there. That's really nice. Henriette is pretty Henriette is pretty underrated, probably. Not sure how many people use her. She's really strong. She has incredibly good growth rates for a pre-promote. She's like, I think one of the reasons why people overlook Henriette is because there's nothing inherently, like, super impressive about her at first glance. Like, she comes in with 2 units that kind of overshadow her. You have Olga, who's like big and strong and one-shots people with a hammer. And then you have Ellen, who's like dances and puts down banners. And then you just have Henriette, who's just like kind of like a halberdier. And this, like, her skill is just some kind of skill that's a bit niche. So, at first glance, Henriette doesn't look that impressive to newer players. I think she kind of just feels like a filler halberdier. But her stats actually become very good if you give her some experience. And if you give her a scroll, as I showed you guys, she can blast one of the sides in the defense chapter very easily. And once she gets a couple levels under her belt, she really does snowball pretty hard, because she's so fast. He is not doing better, and last time he did challenging boss and challenging enemies. Yeah, so I will say I think this time around, I think the last 2 challenge modes I did were more challenging. PH mode is nasty though. I will, like, it's nasty in a different way. But the fact that I lost my dancer is pretty huge, because my goodness, Ellen is so important for Ironmans. Like, I really don't know how I'm going to be able to play without her. She's such an important unit. Look at that. 30 skill, 29 speed on Henriette. Really good. Oh, interesting. You see Cicero. Why do you do that? What? Huh? Why do you see... What? I had no... What? What? You see the bosses. Why? Interesting. I have never seen this before. I've never seen this before. We have vision of the bosses? That's so weird. I've never noticed this before. It looks like the Aubrey advice. Oh, it might be that actually. Yeah, because when you ask Aubrey for advice, she will actually reveal the bosses to you. Maybe asking for advice inadvertently triggered that mechanic. Interesting. So that means, yeah, we don't see Eloria though. Yeah, we also have vision here. And we have vision here. I think I know what this is, actually. I think this is the remnants of the old... Because we used to do Dragon Veins. And in order for them to work properly, we needed to have vision on the tiles. There's a vision here. Vision here. Vision here. Vision here. So there are some parts of the map that are always illuminated, I think. It might be a remnants of an old mechanic left behind. There's still vision on the Dragon Vein tiles. Yeah, but maybe some of them overflowed or something. I mean, I'm not complaining. I need all the help I can get this map, man. Dude, look at this Henriette, man. She's doubling Swordmasters. Well, final run. Okay, so I think we will activate the walls with Mortimer. We can even... No, I'm not gonna do that. There you go. Boosh. And then what we can do, I think, is if we go pick up Morty. If we go pick up... this is a little bit scary, actually. I'm not 100% sure about this one. Walter can go down here. No. Pick up. What if we do... We pick up Morty like this. And we don't move. And we do this. Because I think you can't move through the statues. Yeah, no, you cannot move through the statues. So that's pretty good. And now we just gotta kill this this bishop right here. It's a little dubious for Gideon, like being out here fighting all these guys on his own. That is a cool question. Sapla says, "Hey Mangs, I have a question relating to game development. What we see is the longest phase of game development. Asking because I feel like I've been stuck in pre-alpha forever. The longest phase of game development is definitely the mid part of your development. Whatever. So, the game starts off very fast because everyone's high on motivation and everyone's like, oh, this is exciting, and everyone's brainstorming. The pace slows down once most of the ideas are in place and it's time to do the grunt work, the dialogue, the chapters, the enemy placement. When it's just time to do the work, that's when work slows to a crawl. Because everyone likes to brainstorm, no one likes to do the actual work, right? No one likes to do the actual work. Everyone has ideas, no one wants to actually work to implement those ideas, or it's hard to, at least. So, I'd say like the midpoint during development is very lengthy. Okay, we are in a bit of a pickle here. Gideon needs to kill this bishop. Because if he enters here, if he lands on the freezing tile, we are dead, ladies and gentlemen. We are so dead, it's not even funny. But Gideon on this, like, they'll go for the walls for the most part, I believe. Could try and throw, we could throw a bomb. Oh, damn, that's actually pretty good. But he's gonna Nosferatu me back, though, that's the problem. Unless we get a crit, which we're probably not gonna get a crit. Maria is actually pretty good against the bishops. But she'll die, so we can't do that. Yeah, now I think we definitely have to commit with Gideon right here, but the question is just, maybe we can find a better lance. Like, maybe a killer lance would be better here. I'm thinking maybe even a flame lance wouldn't be so bad. But a killer lance would actually be a very good way to try and kill these guys, because he needs a crit to kill. And then I can just trade him a better weapon. Come on, there you go. So now that channel is dealt with. Now, I believe next turn we're gonna have the set HP to 1. Or it's gonna come soon, I think. No, not this turn, but the turn after we're gonna get the set. So we need to prepare Sakurais for that. That's very important. And I do believe Penny can steal some spirit tests. Which is nice. And then we can Ash Cleaver this guy. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh, Jack in the wood. Jack in the forest, ladies and gentlemen. Jack in the forest! This is where he belongs. Fuck. 1 RN. Oh boy. This is not good. This is not good. Not good. Oh boy. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Ash Cleaver, Kestra, let's go Colossus. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hit point strength. Lovely. That's what I'm talking about. Please tell me there's an elixir here somewhere. Please tell me there's an elixir here somewhere. Oh, it's on Jack. Fucking hell. Well, the bishop should be busy going after the wall, so this should be safe to do, I think. What does Aubrey lose luck touch when promoting to maiden? To maid? It's because giving generic maids luck touch causes problems with the map. It's a bit of an oversight. Sadly, there's really nothing we can do to fix it. Because if we give maids okay, Robert should be fine here. If we give maids luck touch, it really causes a lot of problems. I just noticed, what changed the design of the Ash Cleaver? Well, wasn't it just like in Undertale Saga? Oh wow, blank level up. In Undertale Saga, wasn't the Ash Cleaver literally just the Garm? I think Nameless just gave it a unique sprite, if I'm not completely mistaken. Because I think some of the regalia from Undertale Saga were just Sacred Stones regalias, painted over, basically. Alright, we're gonna go back to Thunder, I think. And then we're gonna send Penelope back here. And Maria, I think, just needs to heal this turn. You could make Luck Touch attached to Aubrey instead of her. That's actually a very good idea. Wow, I'll write that down. That's actually really good. Yeah. The problem is with that, she would have double Luck Touch as a thief, unless we give her a unique thief class, which I don't think we can do. So actually that won't work. But bonus points for creativity. I will give you that. You almost got it. Alright, so Mortimer will go for that. I think we can... My Walter is actually crazy strong right now, because he's had the bread scroll on him for a while. She already has a unique thief class, does she? I'm not sure, actually, if she does. I don't think she does. I just discovered Aubrey's maid portrait this morning, and I hate every decision that led me to seeing it. Wait, what? I don't get it. What's wrong with maid Aubrey? Isn't she just kind of wholesome? Okay, we're gonna keep baiting the enfeeble staff. Okay, here we go. We have the walls in place. Up next, we're gonna poison the Duststalkers. So they're gonna be soft and squishy. There's Viera, that's good. Oh, lovely. The walls are blocking the bishops, yeah. So next turn, we need to summon Zacharias, because we're gonna get the HP set to 1. I don't think there's anything we can do to fix that. I love these walls, man. They're so good. Maid Aubrey is someone's fetish. Dude, I think you got it wrong, Sapplace. Aubrey is someone's fetish. Yes, we found a fix to the counter bug. It's not... I mean, we haven't uploaded a new version yet, but Vividero, the almighty Vividero, was able to fix the counter bug. He had to find a bit of a workaround for it. So what happens now is if you attack a... If your character would normally die due to dealing perfect damage, what happens now is the character just takes 0 damage. It's like no damage. So that was the workaround that we had to find for it. But I mean, it's better to take no damage than to lose your character, yeah? Really annoying. And it wasn't even our fault. It was just a fault with the skill systems patch, which is why it was so hard to solve. Mangs, do you like Quentin? I think Quentin's the kind of character that 95% of everyone just forgets exists, and then, like, there's a few people who really like him because, like Donlot, because they like being contrarians. I think Quentin is a fine character. He's not, like, my proudest work. I think he's okay. I mean, he does, to be fair, Quentin has some interesting strategies that only he can do. If you give Quentin Axebreaker, and you're not playing on 1RN, it's not reliable on 1RN. You give him Axebreaker and you put him in a forest by himself, he can blast pretty much every Ashburn Knight up until Joffrey. And he might even be able to tank Joffrey a little bit too. Oh, is that a Thicket I see? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's go, Thicket Jack. I think the most underrated unit in this game is probably Jacob. I would maybe have to agree with that. Jacob has a lot of cool things that only he can do. Okay, so again, I mean, this map just requires me to use units instead of the rescue staff, which is fine, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is annoying. So I'm gonna have to use Nathaniel too for this. Guess we could do a little bit of healing while we're at it. Because we're not going to drop Mortimer this turn. I'll heal up Ragnar. Yeah, Madeline is just better than Jacob, I think. Because she flies and can still use this barrier blade. That's the problem with Jacob, that it's better to just use his sister and take the barrier blade off her. Okay, so we can summon Zacharias next turn. This guy's going to walk on the statue and like, fuck us all over. So, very important. And I think we'll just put Henriette on the stairs here. Dude, my Henriette is so broken, man. And I think this actually works out because Henriette can recruit Valeria. Oh, no. Is Valeria going to suicide on Henriette? No! Oh, shit. Yeah, I shouldn't have used that. Okay, I killed Valeria. Oops. Unless she somehow doesn't attack. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I just killed her. Oopsie. Not great. Valeria, I think she attacks, sadly. Just use the rescue staff. Yeah, fuck off, PH. Alright, so... I think what I will do now... So I'll just use... I'm gonna hammer this stuff. It is so good. Like, it's so good. I love it. I love this thing. Jacob should have a dancer promo. You know what? If Ellen actually dies, I would not mind incorporating Dancer Jacob. Sadly, problem is I don't think we have the class slots for it, so... Anyway, let's go get some chests. Dark Blade. Edgy. So Jack got this side, I think, pretty much okay, so we don't need to worry about the southern side anymore, I think. When she shines on my bind. What do you want, Tombo? What do you want, Tombo? Look, I can highlight your inappropriate comments now, Tombo. You better be careful. Yeah, you better be careful, Tombo. You know, I could just go and kill this guy. Actually, he will die from poison, that's fine. Oh, Dono, right. Mr. T donated $5 through Super Chat. After Rebellion Saga, I'm convinced the true villain of Underland Saga is Maria. Yeah, she was the knight, the spike that ignited the Gnart. She was. Fuck it, I have to go. Did anyone die? Jack died? Nah, you guys are fucking with me. He didn't. Oh, Valeria didn't attack. Nice. Very good, very good. Alright, lots of Duststalkers coming in now. Oh, look at Jack though. He's gonna sweep. Ooh, 36 hit. That's not good. Mengs.exe has stopped working? I guess so, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Maria may have set some events to happen, but you'll still have other villains like Alexander. Also, let's keep in mind that there's a chance that even without Maria, Thorgrim will probably still rebel. So many of the events would probably transpire in a similar way. Dude, I love these walls, man. They're so funny. Fun fact, when units attack on the Overland map, the light ruins become black. It's very interesting. Should one play Underland Saga before Rebellion Saga? You could do both. Rebellion Saga does spoil a few things that might not... Like, I think Underland Saga is probably the best game to start with, but Rebellion Saga is shorter, so it might hook you more in. Like, I think Rebellion Saga is... It's difficult to answer that, man. Like, I think you'll probably find more enjoyment in Rebellion Saga if you play Underland Saga first, but honestly, I'd really like to know how it is from someone's perspective to play Rebellion Saga first. It's kind of like watching Better Call Saul before Breaking Bad. That's what my wife did. We watched Better Call Saul first, and then we watched Breaking Bad afterwards. And I think she really enjoyed that. Alright, everyone has 1 health now. Except for Jack, who heals up. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have a fix to that. He's called Zacharias. Yeah, Robert having a special battle theme play makes more sense if you play on that on Saga first. Yeah, true. And look, Zach just fully healed our army, so that's why I saved him for now. That's why I saved him for now. So we have two. This is where Cicero and everyone's going to start charging us. So we do need to be wary of that. But what's great is I'm very lucky that Valeria was on the side. Oh! Oh! I have a rescue staff. I have a rescue staff. Fuck you. Fuck you, PH. Look at that. I got my rescue staff back. It's amazing. So I think Henriette, so that means that Aloria is probably down here, I think. Oh, which means Jack actually needs to get away. Yeah, he's gonna get murdered, I think. There's another one in the chests. Ah, so you can still get them. That's nice. I'll barrier up Henriette and send her... I'll probably send her south to deal with... yeah, like, Jack needs to run. Because he will... Ugh. This is kind of scary. I'm not a big fan. Ooh, that's a nasty... I think we need to move, maybe? 59 times 2, it's 1 RN. I'm sure it'll be fine. There you go. Yeah, true. I mean, without Maria, things would have gone very differently for sure. But that can be said about multiple characters in the story. Like, you just take a character out of the story, of course the story changes quite a lot. This is true. Alright, I think Jack is fine here. Let's send Penny around to do some treasure hunting. I keep thinking Nathaniel is a bad guy. I keep thinking that he's a... Okay, so... Honestly, we could do the freezing thing once the poison runs out. Yeah, why not? Could send Ragnar to deal with these guys. Nathaniel to pick up. Can we drop Mortimer off safely in range? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we put 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, if we put Mortimer right here, I believe he should be able to channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he should be able to channel here next turn. I think that should be fine. I'm actually gonna do something a bit funny right now. I'm gonna heal the walls. This is a little bit funny, but I actually think it's a good thing to do. Because these walls are kind of keeping me protected right now. So I'm gonna heal the walls with both Maria and Zacharias, and then I'm gonna throw down a Shinebind with Penelope. Ooh, this will be my last Shinebind though. Yeah, this will be my last Shinebind. Unless I put Gideon on the stairs, which honestly, there's no more Dark Bishops around here. I think this is fine. So I think this is actually fine. It's Nathaniel's Greyside's love rival. So Nathaniel is actually based on a... So, fun fact, in case you guys don't know. I don't know exactly where, like, who made it, but someone made a Amdaran Saga OC called Nathan, who was like he was a child of war. He was basically Shadow Lord. He had like, ooh, Dark Blood, so edgy. And I looked at that and I was like, that's kind of funny. I want to make a character like that. That kind of inspired Nathaniel. Instead of a mercenary, I made him a priest. But that edgy OC fanfiction was actually what inspired Nathaniel. Believe it or not. I saw Shadow Lord in the Discord and I was like, that's pretty funny. Let's make a character of him. Does Nathaniel have a crush on Astrid? No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, Nathaniel isn't really the kind of guy to get emotional. Like, keep in mind, Nathaniel is, like, incredibly depressed, and he's used to everyone around him constantly dying. So he doesn't really get attached to people. He's very guarded. So, I mean, he might find Astrid attractive. That's probably true, but he doesn't really get attached, right? Like, he wants people to stay away from him. Alright, here we go. They're gonna charge now. So that's the signal. They're all gonna rush in. It's more so that Astrid has a crush on Nathaniel. Yeah, that could probably be true, because Astrid's a bit of a weird one, right? She's kind of attracted to power, and she senses, like, a lot of darkness. Astrid likes dark boys, I guess, like edgy Shadow Lords. So she senses kind of like the darkness inside Nathaniel, and it's like, ooh, I can fix him. Oh boy, that's an Enfeeble Staff. That's actually really bad. Enfeeble on Gideon is not what you want, and that's Enfeeble on Jack as well. That's really not what you want. Oh boy. It's so funny that they dispel the poison. It's so funny. Okay, there's Eloria, I think. Yeah, I gotta kill her and get the scroll. Yeah, there's Eloria. I'm gonna save the freeze for that, I think. Funnily enough, I'm actually, nice, let's go Devil Backfire. Funnily enough, I'm actually kind of playing this chapter like I always do. It's just that I use rescue people to ferry Mortimer around instead of using the staves, which is honestly fine. Miss Dona again? I'm working on it, I'm working on it. Tomgo donated 10 bucks, true super chat. Maria A cheated on Thorgrim, probably multiple times. B was a terrible mother to her kids, and C cried when she was faced with the consequences of her action. Typical woman moment. Whoa, Tombo, man. Someone's been watching a bit too much MGTOW content on YouTube, I think. But yeah, no, Maria is a super flawed character, obviously. I mean, she is a Flame Guard, and the Flame Guards are kind of fucked up. Cassandra's kind of like, the thing about, there's a difference between Maria and Cassandra's evil, right? Cassandra is... Okay, thank God. Gideon got enfeebled, so I was kind of terrified of this. There's a very big difference between Cassandra and Maria's evil. Like, Cassandra's very overtly, openly evil. Like, she's scheming, she's like, hey, I like killing people. Maria is a different kind of evil, where she kind of justifies her actions, believes herself to be righteous. I actually had this discussion with my wife. We were out walking the other day. Maybe you guys want to join in on this ethical debate. What is worse? What is more evil? Someone who just admits they're evil. They're like, yeah, I'm evil, and I enjoy being evil. And I don't make, like, someone who just straight up admits that they're evil. Or someone who is evil, or does evil things, but they try to justify their actions by saying, actually, I'm doing it for the greater good. I'm actually not evil. But they're still perpetuating evil. Which one is worse? The guy who just admits his evil, but does evil deeds? Or the person who's convinced that they're doing good in the name of evil? I mean, it is kind of an interesting debate, right? Because both are evil, but one just admits to being evil and they still perpetuate evil. The other one thinks they're on the side of good, but is still perpetuating evil. I'd say the second one is a lot more troublesome, in a way. Because here's the thing. Someone who just admits to being evil is just evil, right? Like, once they're caught, they're just like, yeah, I'm evil. But someone who justifies their evil actions by saying, oh, I'm actually good, it's actually, I think, a lot more dangerous in a way. So it's a cool debate, I think. So I don't usually debate ethics a lot, but I think that's a kind of an interesting discussion to have. Second pisses you off more. Yeah, we don't like hypocrites. That's the thing. It annoys you more when someone is evil and is pretending to be good. But who is worse? Who would you rather, if you had to choose one, who would you be? Or who would you rather have? I don't know. I guess they're both equally bad in a sense, but... You managed to be both at the same time? Wow! Rude. You can reason with the former, the latter is insane. Yeah, there might be some truth to that, yeah. There might be some. At the end of the day, evil is still evil, and both are still evil. So we're not trying to find the best one, but it's a funny debate. People are neither good or evil as a rule, but are frequently often both at the same time. We all have capacity for good and evil inside us. There are very few black and white, more like most humans fall somewhere in the middle. It's true. It's true. We all have a capacity for evil. We all have capacity for good. Some people are genuinely more evil than others, though. That is the fact of life. That there's no getting around that. Black and evil. Yeah, sorry about that one, YouTube, but I didn't mean it that way. I don't think Maria is evil. She's flawed, but she is good in her heart. She does bad things for what she believes are good reasons. You could see it that way. That's the thing about her, right? She thinks she's doing the right thing. She thinks she's doing the right thing. I'd say Maria is pretty evil, but she's a special kind of evil. She loves her son, sort of, in a way. She does have affection for Mortimer. I do think she even loves him in a way. But I think you can clearly see her character come out whenever she's confronted. So, I mean, here's the thing though, you can be evil and still love someone, I think, in a way. Maybe it's not true love, but you can still... Wow, this got very deep, didn't it? This got way too deep for a Fire Emblem stream, I think. Anyway, enough talk about being evil. Let's kill this girl right here. She's pretty scary. She can easily kill someone with glacies. I don't... She has a wing spear and a wind sword. I think Jack might be able to take her, actually. Maria's only good parent to Morty, but she willingly ignores Randall. Yeah, and you know what? It is actually frighteningly common among bad parents. And this is something I've seen a lot. When you have bad parents, they very often play favorite with one child and then they abuse the others. It's very sad, but it's a real thing. Like, bad parents, if they have multiple kids and they're abusive parents, they'll often be very nice to, like, one kid that they deem to be their favorite, and then they'll treat the rest like shit. See it a lot. I've seen a lot. I worked, keep in mind, I used to literally work with Child Protective Services. So I've seen a lot of broken families. But it's true. It's a very nasty phenomenon. So, and that's I think that's what I kind of channeled into Maria when I wrote her character, was like that. I wanted to highlight that aspect of the thing that I saw a lot in my younger years. Maybe Rebellion Saga is just a giant trauma dump for me. It's just a way for me to, like, dump out all the shit I've seen throughout my life. I was like, yeah, you know what? I just want to get this shit out here, you know? Oh, okay, let me kill this Dark Bishop. Are you okay, Manx? I am. I'm actually doing great. Rebellion Saga. Therapy Saga. Therapy Saga. So, I think we will freeze on the next turn. So, I'm thinking that Jack might die here. That's kind of what I'm worried about right here. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill this guy with Henriette. What I could do... So, we could do a silent... I think the freeze is probably better, though. But we're gonna... I could rescue Morty and actually silence this turn, but I think I would rather freeze, so... Yeah, I think I'll just do this. Jack got ripped. From Jack the Ripper to Jack the Ripped. But I don't think I want to silence this turn, actually. But because Maria didn't provide a good example to Randall, she basically allowed him to be heavily influenced by Thorgrim. Yeah, no, exactly. Because she was so upset that he reminded him of the man she didn't like, she inadvertently turned Randall into Thorgrim, which is that's another, like, tragedy, right? Like, happens a lot. In our attempt to do something, we tend to do the exact opposite of what we actually want to happen. Maria can be the Gestalt. She's a very interesting character. I'm glad you think so. one of the reasons why I wanted to make Rebellion Saga was to highlight her, because I feel like Undertale Saga kind of left her as this giant question mark. Like, you never really... Undertale Saga only alluded to her. You never really... She was involved in everything. She was brought up many times, but you never actually got to see her. And I wanted to do this prequel because I wanted to showcase Maria and her actual character. And it was a lot of fun writing her. Okay, I think we have Penelope here. We can kill the thief, most likely. What is your favorite Even Evil Has Standards moment? Ooh, Even Evil Has Standards moments. You know, I do like the little scene Henry wrote for Randall when he talks to Mortimer right here. He's trying to be a bit of a big bro, and Mortimer just kind of shuts him down. It's like the one time we see Randall trying to be nice, and it just gets thrown back in his face. Poor man. Yoink. Randall says in Rebellion Saga that he feels both seem to push him away. In a sense, Undertale Saga Randall is a result of his base childhood experience and lack of love. Yeah, and that's what... Randall was another big reason why I wanted to do Rebellion Saga, because I do think that Randall in Undertale Saga, he doesn't show much depth in that game. He exists as a obstacle for Baudemont to overcome. He's kind of almost comically evil in a way. I've said this before, but the inspiration for Undertale Saga with Mortimer, Baudemont, and Randall is very much inspired by or taken from the Dwarf Noble storyline of Dragon Age Origins with the three brothers. You know, you fight the bigger brother as the middle brother, and then the little brother comes in and swoops it up. I really like that. That was like my first character in Dragon Age Origins, and that storyline blew me away. And that was the whole reason I wanted to make Undertale Saga, was because I was so inspired by that storyline. I thought it was such a cool plot twist. So, but as a result, since Mortimer was the big villain, Randall, in many ways, became kind of almost like a comedy villain. Like because he wasn't really supposed to stay around for long, so we didn't bother developing him that much. But I think one of the things I'm most proud about in Rebellion Saga was how the writing team, Henry, Darkblade, and Hanako, was able to actually turn Randall into a good character by showing this is why he became that way, which I think is very important to do. Anyway, it looks like I'm gonna beat this chapter. That's good. I will, Zacharias, here you go. Heal up the walls. It's actually kind of undervalued to do this, I feel. Because, the walls are very important to keep alive. Let's bring Nathaniel down here. Oh, wait. I think Robert can kill... Yes, Robert can kill the commander. Let's go. Undertale Saga is when the Dwarf Noble dies and Gorim becomes the main character instead of a merchant. What? Gorim? Well, if you play the Dwarf Noble storyline in Dragon Age Origins, you should know what I'm talking about. Mangs, was Randall doomed from the start, or could Kestra have fixed him if he didn't lose her? It seemed like she was so close to managing to get him on the right path. Yes. Yes. You're absolutely right, Seb. Kestra was the redemption figure that Randall needed. She came in and tempered his fires. And kinda, she came in like a desert whirlwind, and she was like, hey, I'm gonna tame the beast in you. I'm gonna show you not to be an idiot. And she came so close. She came so close, but sadly she passed away. Favorite Dragon Age Origins companion? I really like Alistair. So much that I named a character after him, Alistair. I think Alistair is probably one of the reasons why Dragon Age Origins is so memorable. I don't like Morrigan that much. I'm gonna be completely honest. I understand Morrigan is like one of the most iconic Dragon Age characters. She's literally the goth GF. I don't like her personality. I find her condescending and annoying. She's like a Redditor. She's like, I am so logical and I hate emotions. Like, no, Liliana's much more my kind of woman. Like, I like Liliana's adventurousness and her coyness and her sass. Morrigan just kind of annoys me a lot. Like, I like Morrigan, I think she's a cool character, but personally, she doesn't jive with me. I don't like her personality. Okay. All right. I think now we go for the freeze. Now we go for the freeze. There you go. Turns out this chapter can be done just fine without rescue staves. Now we got to be careful now, because the Dark Bishops won't be targeted, so we still need to kill them normally. Would you say that the biggest thing in Rebellion Saga is that it suffers from being a prequel sequel to Dawn of Saga? Well, you have to understand one thing. Prequels are one of the hardest things to write, okay? Prequels are so annoying to write because you are constantly shackled by another story. It's like you're writing a story, but there's a chain around your neck that tightens. And you're like, every time you want to write something, it's like, but it has to make sense in the canon of the story. It is a really, really, really hard thing to write. Oh, there's Cicero. I'm going to kill him now. Bye, Cicero. You can't talk. You're frozen. There you go. What was Cassandra and Maria's relationship like? I thought about this a little bit. So I'm thinking, like, the way I imagine their relationship is that Cassandra was obviously very ambitious, and so was Maria, but Maria was ambitious in a different way. Maria went to snag a king. She was like, I'm gonna fuck a king. And then Cassandra may have seen that and be like, well, I want to be ambitious. They were both ambitious and kind of competitive, but they went in different directions, so they never really intertwined. You know, Maria went off and kind of slept her way to power, whereas Cassandra stayed in the house and wanted to, like, build up her power there. Who's got the flower? Good question. I don't know. It's 3 luck and HP, so probably a character with low luck. I do have good luck on most of my guys, actually. Maybe Madeline. Oh, I could give it to Nathaniel, but I feel like his luck is screwed no matter what. Robert is honestly a great candidate for it. Dude, look at this unit. Look at this unit right here. She's so busted. So, I think Jack can just go and, like, bonk Eloria, but that will end the map, so we want to be careful with that. Lumina? Oh yeah, I need to go get Lumina. Thank you. Yeah, we gotta get the scroll and the Lumina stuff. Thank you for reminding me. So let's go do that. Lumina, there we go. And yes, I know what this does in Chapter 8. I'm okay with it. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Mengs, do you ever get into big arguments with your coworkers? I'm assuming you're talking about my real job now and not YouTube. Because, I mean, I get into arguments with Speedwinks all the time. But, no. You know what? At work, I don't really interact with the others. I'm going to be completely honest. My interactions with my coworkers, keep in mind I work at a storehouse where it's like, you don't really need to talk. When I talk to my coworkers, it's primarily just like, hey, have you seen this thing? No. Okay, cool. Can you show me where that is? Like, my coworker, I hear them discuss politics sometimes. When I'm at work, I can't be asked to be social. Like, I am just not in the mood to be social when I'm at work. When I have my lunch break, AirPods go into my ears. I sit in the corner. I do not want to talk. I don't know why. When I'm at work, I do not like socializing. I'm in my complete own headspace when I'm at work. I just want to focus on my work. And when lunch break comes around, I don't want to talk. I just want to, like, watch a YouTube video, eat my lunch, sit in peace. I do not want to interact with people. I am like this is a really crazy thing. Like, I think a lot of people might be surprised by this, but I am the most introverted person I know. I am even more introverted than my wife, and she's a mega introvert, and I'm super, like, I literally could go a year without talking to someone. And it's weird because you think a YouTuber would be extroverted because, again, I'm like, but here's the thing, like, I don't see any of you guys. You guys are just like a chat box on my screen. It's perfect, right? I love interacting with you guys because I don't have to deal with you in real life. I cannot. I hate parties. I hate crowds. But the thing is, I don't have social anxiety. I can speak in front of a crowd. I can deal with crowds just fine. I don't feel any social anxiety whatsoever. I'm very good at faking not being an introvert. But I hate socializing. I don't like big parties. For me, the best evening is just being by myself or being with my wife. Just playing a video game next to my wife. Like, I do not care to interact with people. And I've always been this way. Toxic streamer. That's me. What is wife? A Bethany. My wife. You know my wife. She walks around in the background sometimes. Wow, turns out that Fire Emblem chat agrees with Mags and is full of social inept people. Well, we can't all be as social and wonderful with people as you, PH. So, you know. Is PH an introvert? He's just French. There's no saving him. Okay, I think we can probably... Dude, my Walter is actually really good right now. Like, he actually hits really hard with the bread scroll. I do not understand this interacting with women concept you speak of. Honestly, I'm surprised I got married. I was actually very prepared to be single for the rest of my life, and I would have been okay with that. Don't get me wrong, I love being married, and I'm lucky to be married by to a wife that is also an introvert, so she doesn't she leaves me alone and she doesn't bother me. She's very chill to be around. But I definitely did not expect to get married. I was like, yeah, I'm just not gonna get married, and I'll be completely fine. I'll just play Fire Emblem until I die. Like, it would have been a good life. So I'm very surprised myself. There is nothing wrong with being single. Single life, especially if you're a guy, can be very enjoyable. Clip it and ship it. There you go, Divine Icon. Hey, don't get me wrong, I prefer being married, but that's not necessarily the case. You know, if I'd married someone who, like, pestered me all the time. If you don't have at least 4 wives, you failed, inshallah. Dude, just because you live in France doesn't mean that the rest of us... Can Octavia eat Aubrey and Madeline? Really? I thought she wasn't allowed to eat any characters that weren't canonically in Rebellion Saga. Let's see. And I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, I think that's it. Okay, so this chapter wasn't all that bad, really. Like, I just had to, like, use units instead of rescue staves, and yeah, we're good. Yeah, I could read Twitch chat, Quick Nova. Look, Quick Nova, I can even... Quick Nova, not only can I read Twitch chat, I can even do this. Look, I can pin your... No, I have a new multi-chat thing. I can see all the chats now. They all show up on my screen now. Windland scroll, let's go. I didn't have this already? Didn't I have this already? I could have sworn I had the Windland scroll. Huh? Yeah, I stream on Twitch. I multi-stream. They allow it now. Oh, thank you, PH. Whoa, PH repaired all my rescue staves. Thanks, PH. I guess you can't remember the durability of the individual staves you took away, huh? Actually, I think you might be able to. I think you can actually detect durability and store that number. Actually. How did Cathis end up being the Lightbringer guided... Wait, how did Cathis end up being the Lightbringer guided by his lower half? The Lightbringers did fine for 1,000 years. Why was Cathis the way he was? I mean, it's kind of implied that the Lightbringers kind of fell into decadence slowly over time, right? So, like, Cathis was the first king where it kind of caught up with him, but it was heavily implied that a lot of the Lightbringers started growing prideful and arrogant. Like, that's their biggest vice, right? There are these, like, divine family, like, mandated by the heavens to rule over Alderaan. That kind of tends to fuck up your ego when you think that you are kind of like like, I'm not gonna say God's chosen people, but like, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Please don't ban me, YouTube. That was a joke. That's a joke. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh boy, let's not, guys. Let's chill. Let's chill a little bit with that. Like, let's not, guys. Let's calm it down a little bit here, shall we? I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. Meme review? I will do meme review after this. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So we definitely bringing Penny. I do like Valeria, though. I like her a lot. She's a good staff unit. And she can use the Lumina, which, I feel like I should... She can use the Lumina, right? No, she cannot, actually. Wow. I guess... Am I benching Helios? I kind of feel like I'm benching Helios. I kind of want Cyrus instead. I don't know if I should kill him, though. That's the thing. Don't get me wrong, this is a good Helios, but 21 speed, man. You know what? Actually, I can give him the Windland Scroll. I can give him the... Oh, I'm doing Robert Blast again. You can be sure of that. Yeah, we'll do Skill Ring, Windland Scroll. That's what he needs. That's what... Oh, actually, I need to check. Did I get the Lightbringer Scroll? Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Yes! I did it. So this is... If you gather all 8 Ancestor Scrolls prior to this chapter, Aurelian will have the Lightbringer Scroll in his inventory. Now, this is the thing. This means that he will be immune to crits, so he's a little bit more tricky. He's a little bit, but this is a strong-ass scroll. This is how you turn a unit into an absolute monster. I'm thinking what we can do is we could give it to Moriana and have her just go ham with the Archgal and maybe just turn her into an absolute monster. This is an all scrolls run. This is an all scrolls run. Mangs, isn't this track kind of unfitting since it's called Brother Showdown? But it's a showdown between brothers. It's a showdown between Aurelian, who's Alanda's brother, and Robert, who's Thorgrim's brother. So it's very thematic. Very, 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 very thematic. So, yeah. And Mortimer, who is also the brother of Badimon. Exactly. Didn't think about that, did you? Also, always give Maria a backup tome. A Bolganon is good. It's a very long reach. I'm the master of long reaches, my friend. Okay, so are we gonna Robert Max or yeah, I think we're gonna... Actually, no, you know what? I don't have Ellen, so I don't think I will use Robert. I think maybe Henriette instead? I mean, Henriette is probably able to do it just fine. She's probably better at it than Robert. The question is, maybe we don't want to do it. Maybe Jack Max. We could Jack Max. I lost Ellen. She died. And yes, Noringai, he did indeed have his scroll, so that's good. Noringai donated 2 chests. GG, thank you. Microwave Oven donated $5 through Super Chat. After enough generations, will the Flame Guards be the only ones able to use their regalia? So, PH and I actually had a long discussion about, or not a long discussion, but we had a discussion about Holy Blood on Discord. So generally, if you mix 2 Regalia Bloods, one will fade with time. But if you only have 1 Regalia Blood, it'll stay pure, basically. Camden Maiden donated $2. I personally find Hypocrite 2 more interesting. Oh, the one that justifies their action? Hypocrite 5? V? Hypocrite V? I don't know. I'm not sure what you meant by that. I'm sorry I missed your donation in the moment. Alabama Saga? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna Jack Max. We are gonna Jack Max. You know what? Let's go. We're Jack Maxing. I don't care. 32 luck, Jack. Let's go. We're Jack Maxing. That's right. We are Jack Maxing. Let's give this guy Tomahawk. That's right. Tomahawk. Yes! Let's go. We're Jack Maxing, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look at this. 32 luck. And then we'll give him the we'll give him the accuracy ring, I think, so he'll probably hit no matter what, but now we need to be careful here because we can't dance. So if he goes over here, kills this, I believe. No, we need to do it. We need to rescue him on turn 1, I think, because we need him to be here. Yeah, we need him to be right here on this tile. So we need to kill, and then we need to rescue him with someone. Oh, that reminds me, actually. My rescue staffs are back now. Thank you, PH, for repairing all my rescue staffs. I want you to know I really appreciate it. Wait, I'm not fielding Valeria? Ooh. Oh, Spirit Dust. I think I have to bend someone, but I'm not sure who. I really want Valeria. She's very useful here. Pixie Dust is better. Nathaniel. To be fair, Nathaniel is not doing all that hot for me right now, but he might still be useful to have with this crit aura. No, I want Olga here. Ragnar? No. I think it might have to be Nathaniel, actually, because I like Nathaniel, but Valeria is just better down here, I think. With her staff utility, she's just better. And Penny is a must, of course. We need Penny. And I think we're probably gonna go Eternal Seal on Henriette. She doesn't really need it, though. That's the thing. Like, she has most of her stats capped already. So, you know what? You know what, ladies and gentlemen? We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, we can't use it yet. Okay. That's okay. We'll give it to him later. Penny for skill boosts? Nah, it's fine. Maybe I'll give Valeria the Spirit Dust so she has better staff range. Sounds like a good idea. There you go. Have some cocaine on the house. And I'd like a Matrona on Penelope, just so she can clear status. Gideon's sword rank is a little bad. Let's train it and then give him a javelin. Marcus explosives. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to do chapter 9B later. Not looking forward to that. We'll do meme review after this. Alright, we're ready? I think we're ready. Alright, PH mode. If the shrine reaches 100% energy, you will instantly lose. Yup. Oh boy. So there's a lot of good rallies here. We could do Divine's Mercy to give everyone rests. I think Veteran Surge probably though. Yeah. Divine's Blessing is really good, yeah, but it's good. It's good. I like it, but I like the long-term experience boost here. It's really nice. And now Jack can use the Eternal Seal. 33 luck, ladies and gentlemen. Right. We don't have a dancer here, which is a problem. But we are going to Jack Max, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we are going to Jack Max. So a barrier on him. Oh, a device, right. Favored ancestor. I like Gale. She's cute. Does anyone have any advice on how to best proceed? Did you know that the barrier sword is fair and balanced? Yes, I know. That's why I brought it, PH. That is why I brought it. Does Egg know about the Glacius counter? What? Glacius counter? What are you talking about? Yeah, so the bug is still active here, so that means I gotta be very careful with my my counter usage right here. If you deal exact damage, then it's still gonna mess you up, which is annoying. You just gotta be a little bit wary of that. Alright, Tomahawk, let's go. Oh, he doesn't kill? Well, that's disappointing. Get him, Jack. So yeah, we're gonna have to kill that guy now. Probably with Walter, I think. But that's okay. We have the longbow. What's the Devil Axe lore in Andaran? I think it's implied that the Devil Axe is tied to Asmodeus somehow. Strength. Maybe it's like former devil weapons from people who accepted the deal and died. And like some of their power still remains, you know? Could be fun. Alright, let's heal up Robert a little bit. There we go. That's not what you said before. I mean, I just made up an answer, my man. That wasn't actually like an answer. Okay, nice. Okay, 23 is... Yeah, so this might... I think this might accidentally kill me if I like, attack twice. Because it's 23 times 2 is 46. So I actually will not do that. We have fixed the counter bug. It will be active in the next version of the ROM. Final ROM. Oh, I didn't investigate Jack. That's a big mistake. Nice level for Penny. Let's go. Mangs, on the Saga Definitive Edition, will the difficulty be lowered on normal? It feels overtuned. Yes. One of my biggest gripes with Rebellion Saga is that it was very overtuned on normal mode. I think that PH is going to implement on normal mode is that you won't be rushed at all. Like, there are maps where... I think that's pretty much always the case, but he's going to make it even more so. So normal mode, people can take their time. And also, like, just lower stats probably on normal mode too. And see like... We're gonna make normal mode easier because some people who are not very good at Fire Emblem... Oh, hi. Wait, did I just lose Walter right now? I don't think I did, right? Oh, yeah. So, Definitive Edition? Yeah, so we're gonna release... Oh, I think I just... Oh. Oh. That's not good. Damn. I guess this is what I get for leveling Walter with the bread scroll. I always lose Walter on this map, man. That fucking sucks. He would have been very nice to have in the next map. Ah, oh well, it's fine. We're fine, guys. We're fine. No problems here whatsoever. Just a convoy. Ah, okay. So that's a bit unfortunate. But you know what? It's fine. We lost our nuke? Yeah, we sure did. Imagine Walter's balloon just slowly deflating in the shrine. That's so funny. I don't know why, but that really cracks me up for some reason. Get him, Jack. Get him, get him, get him. Kill the bishops. Best secret character recruitment in Rebellion Saga? It has to be Jack. It has to be Jack. I mean, how funny is it that you give him a hero axe and he comes back as a hero? I think that's a really fun idea. I don't know who discovered it or who decided to make it, but I think it's really funny. Alright, Robert, you can do this. I believe in you, man. 1RN mode! 1RN moment! Jack is going to defeat Chaos. Oh, he is going to defeat Chaos. Absolutely. Alright, Helios. You're back. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, you weapon triangle here. How nice. Alright, Helios, let's see if there's let's see if you can fight your way back. Ignis crit. There you go. Oh, very nice, very nice. Aw, only 36 damage. Okay. I guess this is gonna have to be a penny kill then. Yeah, I always lose. I lost Walter the same way, didn't I, when I played this last time? Very annoying. Let's see, and let's just, yeah, let's kill these immediately. We don't want to give them time to build up. There we go, 0% shrine energy, and then maybe Olga Ash Cleaver. Oh boy, that accuracy is not good. Bro, what the? Surely you'll still hit, right? Surely you'll still crit. Oh boy! Oh no, why did I bring the Ash Cleaver down here? I know what's gonna happen. Bro, these guys are strong, man. These guys are really strong. But Henriette cleans up as always. Let's go. Yeah, we're not on stronger bosses this time around, so Aurelian should be easier to kill. I mean, Aurelian, my goodness, I had troubles with him last time. Do you guys remember? I couldn't even damage him. That was kind of ridiculous, but you know what? It's fine, it's fine. Like, stronger bosses is supposed to be a bit of a puzzle to figure out, so I'm not like... There are ways to kill him. There are always ways to kill him. You just gotta believe. That was fun, though. It was really fun. You almost fired. I raged out, and then I stopped acting like a little bitch, and I was like, you know what? Let's look for solutions. Blaming the devs never gets you anywhere. Okay, you gotta think. You gotta think. Dude, there's no Warriors of Light left, idiot. Okay, so this is good. We are on good time. We're making good time. This is not going to be a kill, or it's not going to kill Valeria. I do think killing all of these light spirits is probably a good idea. There we go. Because we need to get units, especially Madeline. I think we're actually going to rescue Madeline, because if we can get... Madeline kills Hellfear in one shot with the Barrier Blade, I'm pretty sure. So we can do this. This is fine. Getting rid of some of these light walls can be very nice. Just opens up, allows for several more units to come in. You know what? My Gideon should probably pop that Eternal Seal, now that I think about it, instead of Jack. Nice, good job. This illusion is always so handy, man. Always so handy. So yeah, we're just gonna pop up right in front of Hellfear, I think. We do need to heal a little bit. I've been a little bit bad on that. I think we're gonna grab a concoction. Lumina? Nah. We're saving the Lumina. We are saving the Lumina. White Gideon has low HP at level 18. I think my Gideon might just... I think he has a scroll which boosts his HP right now. I don't think 47 HP is terrible, actually, for a level 20 unit. Keep in mind, Gideon's a pre-promote, so he doesn't have as many levels to grow. Yeah, I don't think 47 is bad or anything, but yeah, I do think that Gideon has had... He's been walking around with, like, I think another scroll in his inventory. Couldn't have said it better myself, just stop caring about Rebellion Saga, guys. Alright, here we go. There's Hellfear. And I do believe... No, because we're going to be meeting some ancestors. Not Gale, though. Not Gale. And I love using Maria's illusions to destroy these conduits. It's like she's made for it. It's amazing. So we need to stay on top of that shrine energy. Very important to do that. So now, if I'm not mistaken, Madeline should just, like, absolutely bonk Hellfear. Girl needs a scroll. Girl needs a scroll. Girl needs a scroll right the fuck now. There you go. Scroll won't help? Oh, wait, he has the hill? No, that's only on stronger bosses, I think. A scroll won't help? Why won't it? No, it will. Oh, she gets one shot. Damn it. Oh boy, that's not good. Yeah, she gets one shot. Her defense... Oh no, I fucked up. Her defense isn't good enough. Ah! If I can just get his defense... Okay, he doesn't kill Gideon. And I don't think he has... he doesn't have Ignis. So unless he procs Aegis, which, I mean, could happen, I guess. What if I bring in Penelope and I, like, slow him? Wait, she doesn't have her staff? I didn't put the slow staff on Penelope. No! Oh, Anthony tipped 100 Canadian... It's not even 100 Canadian bucks. He's tipping dollar. Anthony, how are you able to tip so many different currencies? Ah! She's singing. She's singing. It's kind of funny. Hey, oh boy. Sorry, I always double click on his donations by accident. And then we have to deal with it again, which is kind of funny. Alright, let's get in Henriette, I think. What about Henriette? She does take a hit. I really should give Henriette a Killer Lance so she can crit. Alright, let's try this. Get him. Crit, maybe? Oof. Crit, maybe? Okay, but no, it's still not enough to get him into barrier sword range. I'm gonna have to attack him again. Ah, that sucks. I mean, it could be that Gideon just kills him now, so let's try this. You know, that works. Arvis at home is scary, yeah. Oh my god, I might actually be able to get the Hellfire in Maria's possession before Aurelian warps her away. Yeah, I think we're gonna Eternal Seal Gideon. I think that makes the most sense here. Cool! Awesome! Yeah, we get... Cool, we get it. Ooh, that is nasty. Don't like that one bit. Oh god, go get him. Dude, Olga's kinda shit. 15 speed is not that impressive. I don't really know why I brought her. What's the PH mode for this chapter? If the shrine reaches 100% energy, you just instantly lose. But there's some other nasty things down here as well that will be showing up very soon. That is not fun. Wow, the barrier sword is effective against all of these guys. That's incredible. I actually didn't know that. Or maybe it's just effective because it's a monk. You should have brought Nathaniel. I should have. Yeah, I definitely should have. Mengs, can you show us CIA Mengs? What would CIA Mengs look like? Wait, I know. I know. You guys want to see CIA Mengs? There you go. I'm now CIA Manx. This is really freaky. I have to like keep the glasses centralized. It's actually a lot harder than it seems. It's the nail material. Oh boy. The fact that they don't move with me is very stressful. Okay, I'm tired of being CIA Manx right now. Speaking of CIA, you heard they released the JFK files? It was a big nothing burger. Who could have predicted this? It's like, yeah, the government investigated itself and found no wrongdoing. I love it when that happens. Welcome back, Manx. Thank you? I don't think I was gone. Oh, you mean welcome. CIA Manx. Okay, I get it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, Robert, can you... Brave Lance is actually pretty good here. Wait, they legit admitted that CI killed JFK? They did? I haven't read them. I'm just waiting for someone to, like, condense it down. There's some juice? Okay, cool. I have not read the files. I'm just waiting for someone with a soy face thumbnail to tell me what they're all about. But yeah, oh shit, no, actually now I don't think I will be able to, I don't think I'll be able to give Maria the Hellfire now, but that's fine. I mean, with the Bolganon, she kills in 2 shots, so it's fine. Oh, Wendigoon! I haven't watched Wendigoon in forever. I'll have a look at that. 6 hours is too long, though. I need someone to condense it down to like a 2-minute TikTok format. Oof. Light plates are scary, man. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, bum-bum. Oh, there's Nightfall. Oh, okay. Robert's still okay. He's still okay, guys. Woo! Okay, what's happening now? Yeah, here we go. So now he's gonna go yoink! 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 Yoink, yoink! Ba, 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 ba. And no matter how strong Gideon is, I don't think there's any way he kills these walls in 2 shots. But this is why you bring a Bolgan on. Actually, it's not quite enough to 2 shots, so I might need some help there. Okay, well, Madeline can come and help Gideon, or on this. Actually, I might need Madeline in the middle, because I know there's going to be nasty stuff happening in the middle. Just rescue? I mean, you can rescue it, but I kind of want to have my staff users do other things this turn. Still these things. This is where the map gets a little tricky. This is where the map gets a little tricky-bicky. Alright, 27, this is fine. Kill this light aura. We need to send Henriette in here. She's gonna be... I am tempted to barrier her up. And send her in, because Henriette's gonna be the savior we need right here. I think I'm actually just going to preemptively pop an elixir, so she's at full health. Then I'm going to position her on this pillar, actually maybe on this pillar, and then I'm going to have her try and kill all these guys. Yeah, Megs needs Subway Surfers gameplay to pit. Yeah, someone make a JFK Files 2-minute edition with Subway Surfers underneath it. That's good. That's good, I'll watch that. That sounds perfect. Can Jack use Devil Axe without recall? Yes, he can. As long as you have more than 31 luck, any character can use the Devil Axe without recall. This is like one of the things Rosalina can do, because her luck growth is really good. Though I will say, like, sure, using the Devil Axe without recoil is nice and all, but it's not that good. Like, it's like, oh, look at me. But I mean, at the end of the day, the Devil Axe is... It's an okay weapon. It has 100 hit. I think it has 18 might. So it's like decent as far as weapons goes. But it's not like, oh boy, this is like the best thing ever, you know? Okay, Olga, come on. Proc Colossus for me now. Come on. There you go. Yeah, it also weighs a lot, so it's not... It's like a battle axe with slightly better stats, which isn't that great. Did Thorgrim ever suspect Mortimer was not his son? No. No, Thorgrim didn't expect that Maria would deceive him in that way. Towards the very end of Underland Saga, Thorgrim believes that Mortimer is his. He never suspected that amount of treachery from her. Okay, here we go. And here comes PH mode! What a pathetically weak house to lose their regalia so easily. No matter. It'll do. Ashburn, I call upon you to trample them. Oh boy. Don't mess with this. Oh, the joke's old now, I see. Well, I'll just kill you anyway. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh, Henriette's gonna get so fucked here, isn't she? Dude, that's with an effective weapon, by the way. I think I have to. Like, I think Valeria, an ironic... Oh, shit, man. This is bad. I think I might... I think I need to slow him, potentially, maybe? I'm not sure. I definitely think I need to back up, because he kills Henriette, I'm fairly certain. Actually, kind of doesn't. With the Javelin, he will, I think. Yeah, with the Javelin, he murders her. I think most of these guys... Yeah, they have 2 ranged weapons. Yeah, we need to back off. This is too scary. Olga! No! You're so close! I guess we really have no choice, do we? Yeah, I'm on 1 RN too, so I need to be careful. Okay, so we need to get Gideon back. I think I'm just gonna rescue him with Penelope. I think I might just avoid the left-hand side, I'm not entirely sure. I might send Madeline down there to deal with it. Yeah, we need to leave, I think. Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here. See, what's this move? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, it's fine. Oh, it's not fine, actually. Helios could bigness him. Helios could bigness him. That would be huge. Bigness crit. It's worth a shot. Hot 1? God damn it. It was worth a shot, I think. It was worth a shot. It didn't work. Now we'll have to rescue him back. It's okay, because I've been so proactive at killing auras, I believe things should be okay here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Henriette with a glaive in front, because he can't hit her, or he shouldn't be able to hit her. I'll put Henriette on top of stairs with a glaive, like right here. With 10 avoid and the glaive, I believe Ash should have big difficulties hitting. Okay, the barrier is not effective here, so I'm not super surprised about that. I have not put enough elixirs on my guys, I just realized that. Alright, Robert. Oh boy, I am kind of scared right now, not gonna lie. I think I'm kind of running out of healing. I should have really put more elixirs on my guys. I should have really put more elixirs on my guys. More elixirs, more concoctions. I do have Jack, which is good. Okay, Henriette, I just need you to tank Ash for a turn. That's all you need to do. We're at 10% shrine power, so we do need to hurry it up here. It'd be really good if Madeline got a crit here. Really nice if she got a crit. There you go. That's my girl. Good job. My goodness. Double crit even. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Yeah, this is like 40% shrine energy per turn here. So 2 more turns of that and we're all dead. We need to clear away some conduits. Fast. Okay. Here comes Ash! Oh! Okay, good. Good. Woo! Oof. Hit points, strength, magic, luck, defense. Yeah, that's 50 energy, so we will lose in a turn if we don't kill a conduit, so we have to kill a conduit right now. Oh my god, Robert. Dude, that's so bad. I have to kill a conduit right the fuck now, otherwise I'm dead. This might be Jover. This might be Jover. Ragnar, please kill. Ragnar, kill him! Ragnar! Oh! No! Come on! Dude, stop it! Stop it! It might be over. No, I think I can reach a conduit this turn. The problem is that we are... Okay, what's going on now? Bolster your defenses. Thanks a lot, dipshit. That's probably the worst thing he could have done, I think. Yeah, so I need to summon a... I need to break through here. Yeah, I think we need to Brave Lance here. 1928. I don't think this is going to be a kill. No. Okay, good. We need to break our way through here with the Brave Axe. This is a kill, and then we'll run in with Maria, summon a conduit. That's how we need to do it. Yeah, illusions have passed too. This is true. So we'll run like this. Maria's illusions are so important here. Okay, we're down to 40%. And you know what? Olga? Where's your Ash Cleaver? Oh my god, she lost her Ash Cleaver. Of course she did. Yeah, of course she did. I think Gideon is probably our best bet at dealing with Ash right here. Gideon should murder him. Yeah, he does, actually. So that's good to see. I'm back. Has Manx lost yet? It's getting dicey. But Gideon hard counters Ash, luckily. And that's a camped out Gideon, actually. So, definitely Eternal Seal material in him now. There's the Ash Cleaver. Of course, Olga is very far away. If only we had Walter, am I right? Okay, I might have to physic with Henriette. Yeah, gonna have to physic with Henriette or Madeline dice. So Madeline is probably my best bet, I think, for... You know what? This might be Lumina time, maybe? No, I don't have the... I do not have... I think this guy has a melee axe. No, he doesn't. Yeah, that's annoying. Hexathame from across here. And then Olga comes into sweep. That would be the best, I think. I don't think Olga kills, though, sadly. That's kind of what I'm worried about. Yeah, that's bad. Brave Axe, maybe. Olga? Olga? Thank you. Oh my god. Yes, there will be a Lumina boss. There will indeed be a Lumina boss. So... Jack needs to come through with the Hero Axe here and kill some sages. I do believe it's game over. No, it's not. We killed a conduit. We have to kill a bunch of conduits on the next turn. That's very important. But no, it's not a game over. But we do have to hurry. Henriette's in a good position now. That is very annoying. I think maybe we can get Helios in here. Doesn't matter. We could get a crit here, which would be nice, but it's not a big deal if we don't. Yeah, it's fine. Because I'm gonna pop in Helios here. If you use the Lumina, he will not show up. I don't have anyone capable of using it right now. Penelope is getting to S rank, but I don't have anyone with actual S rank who can use it, sadly. So it's, okay, Helios needs to kill the Sage. It's 1 RN, so yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Those 70s, man, on 1 RN is not fun. Those 70s on 1 RN is not fun at all. Alright, we're gonna pop up 2, 3, 4. We're at 80% energy right now, so those conduits needs to die next turn, no matter what. We need to kill 3 conduits next turn. That'll bring us back down to 20, I think. And sadly, I don't know if the Halberdier will attack us. Helios might actually be dead now. But, you know what? That means I get Cyrus next chapter, so I'm actually not overly sad about that. He's probably dead. Saved by the 1 RN, ladies and gentlemen. Saved by the 1. There's still a monk, though. But, I mean, that's great. That's great. He soaked up a lot of attacks here. I mean, I kind of wanted to kill him off anyway, because I wanted Cyrus. Yeah, oh well. Dude, the Beck de Corbin, I think, could have killed Gideon. I have to imagine that that Beck de Corbin would have dealt tremendous damage to Gideon. Maybe not enough to kill him, but... Dude, what are you doing now? Oh yeah, he gets Luna. We get a second rally, though. Okay, you know what? Unironically, second win. But I don't think I have it, do I? Unironically, second win would be pretty damn good here, but I don't think I have it. No, you gotta... Oh boy. I'm thinking Divine's Mercy, personally. Yeah, I think Divine's Mercy is what we want. That's a full barrier boost for everyone. Oh, thanks, Raquel. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? What is going on? What? Why are they dying? What happened there? Is what? Oh, we didn't do a check alive check. Oh, okay. Yeah. So what happened here is that, okay, I understand. Yeah, so because we didn't do a check alive for Helios, we just checked his deployment. He revived briefly, got the Divine's Blessing, and died. Yeah, so you need to check twice. You need to check 2 things. You need to check if the character is deployed, and then you need to check if the character is alive. And I believe the reason this was overlooked by the developers, of which I am one, is because we didn't expect there to be 2 rallies on this map. I think that was added late. So there wasn't a need to check for dead characters, because you always get it at the start of your turn. Right? I think PH wanted this rally added in. So that's why we didn't do a check alive check, because we didn't expect this to be used mid-chapter. That's why he pops up and dies again. That's funny. Yeah, but so we just need to go full on. Can Jack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? He has 6 move, yeah? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to, whatever we need to do right now, we need to kill the Beck de Corbin people. It was 45. Like, I have to imagine that guy would have dealt a tremendous amount of damage to Gideon. Wow, not really. Damn. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. We just need to go. We need to attack the conduits right now. Yeah, I remember when I asked, I was bashing my head against a much harder version of this map, and I screamed, Manx, can I get a damn rally? Yeah, this map, we had to nerf it during development because it was literally impossible, or very close to impossible on Lunatic. So, PHS for a second rally, that's why we forgot to add a check alive check, because it was never, like, it was added super late. You didn't used to get a rally here. That was something we added very late in development. Nagarak donut at $5. Are we getting nuked? Hopefully not. I don't think we are. But yeah, I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if I go down here and then I rescue Jack, gotta use our rescue staves liberally. I mean, PH repaired them all for us, which is very nice. Oh shit, wait. Okay. You know what? It's actually not that big a deal with the Vector Corbin after all. So we'll just kill him with Gideon, like so, and then we'll just have Jack kill the conduit. And I think we're good now. There you go. And now we're down to 40, and then once we kill... Actually, we can't kill this turn. Sadly. We'll kill it next turn, though. Penelope is probably going to dodge it, honestly, because she's next to Gideon, but I'm going to see if I can kill with Valeria, or maybe I'll rescue someone in who can. Because I don't need 5 people over here. That's a little bit overkill, so I think what I'll do is I will rescue Ragnar in. I don't think we need Ragnar on this side. It's better to have Ragnar here. And then Ragnar can definitely kill the War Monk. This is why I love bringing Valeria, man. She's just really solid staff. I think she's probably one of the units that people sleep on the most, just because she's kind of a filler unit. But man, having like a really... Oh boy, that's right. You did give away your axe to Olga, didn't you? Iron... Oh, killer axe. Give me that killer axe, mine. And get that fucking hand axe out of your inventory. You are Ragnar. You wield tomahawks, my man, and battle axes and bardishes. That's what you're wielding, my friend. That's right. Now that's much better. Maybe the bardiche, actually? Yeah. Bardiche is very good on Ragnar, because it triggers his personal skill pretty much no matter who he's going up against. And it's 100 base hit on the bardiche, which is really nice. Or I think it's 90. It's a very good weapon, actually, if you have the con to wield it. Yeah. Oh no, it's actually only 85, but still 20 might, which is very nice, and 20 weight, which means his personal skill procs a lot. Olga, redeem yourself. Redeem yourself, Olga. Redeem yourself. Redeem yourself. Yes. I wish I could sleep on Valeria. PH horny posting in chat again. Give me elixir, Maria. Oh, nothing more satisfying than healing up from 1 HP on an elixir, guys. Name one more satisfying thing. You can't. And once again, we're going to utilize Maria's little illusion. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... The illusions have pass. So I'm just going to dart past these, and I'm going to run down and see if I can snipe. I don't want to get too close to Aurelion, because if you get too close to him, then he summons additional walls. Fucking hell. He does it there? What? Dude, really? Forgot, is it really that far? Oh, wow. I didn't realize he did that. Oh shit, wait, Ragnar is injured. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I think we're good. Dude, I don't want to lose Ragnar, man. Ah, Madeline, could you crit, please? Madeline, could you... I need to kill that conduit! I need to kill that conduit, Madeline! Ah! Ah! He only does this on Lunatic. He only does this on Lunatic. How'd you get your hands on this? We ask for your help. Master Zacharias! Did you expect me to say something? Forgive me, but my hand is forced. I must stop you. I call upon you, gentle spirits. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. But this is why we sent Maria Incognito over here, so she can maybe snipe a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. We have... Oh, are we fucked? Are we cooked? We have to get someone behind here immediately. We might be cooked, actually. No, Madeline! Oh, Madeline, my beloved. I think she has to use the barrier blade here. Oh, that might help us. Yeah, now we're down to 40. We have one more turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Oh, yeah, because he erases walls behind you. Thank goodness. Alright, that means I have time to open this chest, get an Eternal Seal. Well, I'm not sacrificing her. I'm probably going to heal her up. Also, okay, no, I do need to heal her up, otherwise she's dead. But first, of course, PH made him like a god. Boy, so I think the first thing we do is slow him. Yeah, of course he's like super strong. Of course he is. Yeah, we need to... He doesn't have any heal, so that's good. So we can get his speed down to 15. And he does have his Brave Axe on him, which slows him down even further, so that's good. I might need Penny. No, I just used her. Yeah, this is PH mode only. PH mode only. So I don't think... Ragnar is pretty good, so... But he can't really safely engage, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the... I'm gonna take the slow staff out. Give Penelope the slow. And then just heal, I think. Yeah. He has Hope Fire in challenging bosses. You added the Hope's Fire Axe? Wow. Alright. So we slow him. I really wish I had Penny's Hexathame here. That would have been really nice. There we go. Oh, interesting. I don't think slow is supposed to have animations. But yeah, now he's 15 speed, which means I think Gideon quads him now. Yeah, still doesn't crit though. This is where Nathaniel would have been very nice. And also Penny would have been very nice here. With 15 speed, I'm wondering if Maria probably doubles. I mean, critting is a possibility, I guess, but my goodness, this guy is really strong. Valeria does not double. Might have to rescue someone over to deal with... Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a little scary on 1RN, but I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Valeria, that's true, moving Valeria first. Nice catch, nice catch. Yeah, 5 magic for Gideon is huge. Why is Slayer effective against Henriette? Is it? Oh, damn. Final run, guys. Yeah, this is pretty massive. I think... No, Olga has the accuracy ring. No, she doesn't, actually. Who has the accuracy ring? Is it Ragnar? Is it in my convoy, maybe? Think the skill ring really does anything. So Thorin has the ability to do a lot more damage than the Dire Thunder. We have a 22% chance to crit, and if we crit, we take a huge chunk out of his HP. But Dire Thunder has 4 more hits. I think Dire Thunder is probably better here. Oh, Jack is holding it? Yeah, I probably should have traded it over. 1 crit would be huge. 1 crit would be a dead Zacharias, I think. That's fine. Valeria's skill saved me here. That Valeria's skill just added 20 damage to Gideon, by the way. 20 damage to Gideon. And then the glaive is a perfect kill. Beautiful. Valeria's skill saved me there. Valeria's skill saved me there. Valeria plus Gideon is a hell of a combo. That's the Lumina back. I still can't use it yet, though, which is a bit sad, but... Okay. Madeline might die, though. That's, like, the one thing. I'm not sure if... I don't think Maria can reach with a Physic. If she had the Hellfire, I think maybe she could have reached... I think we're just gonna use Jack here. I think Madeline is dead now, maybe, depending on whether the Halberdier hits her. The Hellfire's in my convoy. Alright, Olga. Make yourself useful. Get rid of these walls for us. Robert. Since Maria is probably dying anyway, maybe she can take out... Nah, she can't. She might crit the aura. It would have been a perfect kill too if she had. Yeah, I can't lose Maria, sadly. I think I might need to... I think I might need to rescue Maria over to Gideon and trade the Hellfire over. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should be up to 60% energy now, I think. I believe I can still do this. What? Oh, he's in recovery mode. That's funny. Recovery mode saved Madeline, ladies and gentlemen. This is a map that actually has recovery mode because of the healing. So when they're low, they'll run towards a bishop. Fuck you, Repco. Bruh, dude wasn't even injured. You gotta love recovery mode, am I right? Dude, Maria's clone is essential for winning this, man. And now we have Robert behind enemy lines. Taken down. I think we're good at energy. I don't think the energy is going to pose a problem for us anymore. Yeah. We do want to kill her, though, with Madeline, which is why I'm bringing her around here. And yeah, he 100% would have killed Madeline. He 100% would have killed Madeline. We got to physic her up now. Recovery mode with only 5 HP missing. But you see, recovery mode works in mysterious ways. Depending on what recovery mode you have, some recovery modes will not go away until you're fully healed. So the guy was like still waiting to be fully healed. It's one of the reasons why it caused so many problems for us in the Gladiator arena was because when gladiators ran into recovery mode, they would like stop fighting, which is super annoying. I think we have some... Why do you have an Illuminate staff on you? My goodness. Yeah, let's restore. I didn't kill the lady near Orlelin, and he took... Yeah, he will eat her and come back to life. Bit of a Medius-inspired encounter right there. Banks, your best bet is Barrier Blade to win this. Make sure Penny can buff Madeline. Yeah, I'm thinking Barrier Blade against Aurelion should... I'm not worried about Aurelion. I'm not playing on stronger bosses. He's gonna fall pretty easily. Aurelion is gonna be the easiest part about this. It's getting to him that's the hard part, and I shouldn't have triggered these walls. That was a big mistake. I didn't realize they triggered once you step here. I thought they triggered when you step like here, so I guess I misremembered that. But no, I'm not super worried about that. I think that's gonna be fine, actually. Anyway, let's heal up Madeline, because she is in kill range. Madeline is not very it's not very tanky. We have to kill these light spirits to get to Raquel. And I remember Raquel being very scary, like incredibly scary. I don't think Gideon can do much to her. Yeah, no, she's a certified magic tank. But we can use Thoron to kill the spirits around her, so that, because I don't think they buff her, do they? No, they don't buff her. Olga, possible chance for redemption? No. No redemption for Olga, guys. Dude, Olga's so bad. Then again, I didn't really train her at all, so I guess it's my fault. Yeah, I think Olga's gonna be sacrificed to Octavia, but not that I will go. Like, I think on PH mode Lunatic, I can't choose my route, so... my goodness. Does this guy have a ranged weapon? He does, so... Yeah, I don't know about you, Olga. I mean, maybe you can just kind of keep this guy occupied, I guess? I'll just put her here. If she dies, she dies. It's fine. Oh, a crit would be godlike here, Madeline. That'd be so good. Come on, 11%. Nah. Ooh. Carl Leggett donated 5 Australian ducks to Super Chat. Cheers, Mango, for giving me a couple friends on Twitch. I was lonely. Yeah, sorry about that. You've been modding Twitch alone for so long now. If you play Lunatic PH mode, I think he forces you to go B route. It's one of the many cruel jokes PH has added. It's only PH mode, Greyside. Only PH Lunatic mode. Okay, we can start to... Aurelian has... No, he doesn't have 3 range, actually, so we can still use Robert to kill this thing. Yeah, this is good. I think, you know what? We will just rescue Madeline, I think. I think fighting with that stupid halberdier is not going to be very productive, so I think we'll just do this. Who said I will mod this hellhole? I did Putterina. Oh, perfect level up for Penelope, almost. Oh, she can use the Lumina now! But I might save it, honestly. Oh my god. Bruh. Boy. Destroy the last rune with Madeline? Why? Why Madeline? Did you add something to this map? PH. There you go. 30%. Okay, so now we got 7 turns to kill Aurelion now. Before the map just ends. Dude, Raquel is just straight up scary, man. No, it's the best play here. It gives you infinite time. That's true. That's true. Hey Manx, there's a patch now that disables weapons, that makes weapons not disappear at 0 uses. Would you use that for Regalia and Another Saga 2? Hell, I might even apply it for Another Saga Definitive Edition. I very much like the fact that Regalia are stuck at 0, but here's the question though, Alice. Can I apply it to individual weapons? Because that makes all the difference. Can I apply it to just Regalia? Because I don't want, like, having that shit for every weapon sounds annoying as hell. You can! Lovely. Alice, can you DM me what that patch is called? Because I actually want to install that for an Rebellion Saga Definitive Edition. I want Regalia to be stuck at 0 uses and not being out. Like, I think that's great, because that means you can earn them after they break. And it makes much more sense for the story. So please DM me the name of the patch. I want to install it. Yeah, that's great. Let's see. We need to give Jack a scroll. This will not be a kill. Nice. So I'm thinking Jack attacks here with the Hero Axe. 34. He'll need a barrier boost, but that's okay. Actually, he might still have a barrier boost from the Divide. +4, that should be good enough. We'll, maybe we'll just refresh it, actually. Regalia Saga. Repair Saga. Alright, 31 damage from Raquel. And then he still dies. Okay, alright then. Well, maybe instead I'll just kill the Light Spirit then. I think, honestly, Raquel won't attack me on player face or enemy face anyway. I think she will actually, I think instead she's going to just silence someone. I don't know why she silenced Penny. I guess it's because Penny can use magic weapons. The silence AI really, I don't get it at all. I really don't get the silence AI at all. Like, I don't understand how it works. Oh, hi there, Halberdier. I forget they can just move through there. Yeah, she's just gonna silence Penelope, but that's okay. Alright, now we just gotta break our way through here. But first, let's do this. This will not trigger Miracle, I think. Silencing women, typical egg. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Yeah, now we gotta start breaking through here. Gotta be careful with the amount of damage we're dealing so we don't trigger the counter bug. Okay, this is fine too. Yes, it is. We gotta deal with all these, we gotta get rid of all these light auras so we can actually attack. Oh, this is nice. See? Olga being useful. Who would have thunk it? And then we can have Ragnar go and kill here. Bam. Yeah, so let me explain the counter bug. It's a bug with the skill system. It's because of faulty coding, but we have found a way to fix it. So, if you attack counter, and let's say you have 30 HP left and you deal 30 damage, if you deal as much damage as you have HP exactly, it'll kill you. It's just a glitch in the code, and we had difficulty solving it because we didn't make the skill system patch. Someone else made that patch. It was a glitch in their coding. So, not much you can do about that. Let's see. Ugh. Oh, Henriette, what the fuck? Bruh. I think maybe a physical weapon is what we want here. Maybe like, honestly, like a Slim Lance would be pretty good here. Maybe the Pilum? The Pilum and the Great Lance is pretty accurate. What is like the most accurate weapon we have here? Probably the Glaive. Bruh, come on, Gideon, get her. There you go. She does not have a Defiant skill. She has Miracle. That's pretty much about it. She's pretty easy to kill. Like, it's just, you got a nice Memory Prism. You just need a unit that can properly deal with her and you should be okay. Alright, let's make... Oh, we still need, we need the Hellfire Tome. This is fine. This is fine. Everyone's really injured now. Ooh, Henriette almost capped. Dude, everyone's so injured right now. It's crazy. Your Madeline doesn't have the 40 HP necessary to fight Aurelion. Yeah, but you know what's in this chest? That's right. In this chest is it's an angelic robe. So if we can get that to Madeline, here's the thing though, I don't actually think I'll need the barrier blade to deal with this. I don't think it's going to be necessary at all. Do you have enough time? Yeah, I'll kill Aurelion really fast. Huh? Oh, what was that? We need to hurry? What? What did he do? I don't know. Oh, did he get Light's Blessing? No? He got 10 rests. What? What was that? I don't know what that was. Oh, you just got more stats? Okay. Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, let me just show you. So, this one is, what, 3 spaces? Yeah. Gideon is actually really strong against Aurelion, believe it or not. And so what we can do is we can Hexathama him with Penny. If Penny is able to... I don't think Penny takes a hit from him. No, because he procs Luna, right? So he'll deal 40 damage, so she actually dies. But we don't need to. So what we do is we investigate Gideon. Valeria is in range of Gideon. Dire Thunder's gonna absolutely... Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Okay, then. Boop, boop. Let's just see how Madeline does. Okay. That could be worse, I guess. So do we have any, like, hates? I know the slow snap doesn't work against him, but we do want to make sure we keep Gideon in range of Penelope. How about just Henriette? If she gets, like, a good weapon and the accuracy ring, I believe we should be fine here. I use slow. Yeah, I guess slow does work on him. I actually can't remember if it does or not. Does it work? I seem to recall it doesn't working. Only if it misses. Oh, right. It needs to miss. That was the weird thing about it, right? That's so fucking weird, man. Oh, that's so strange, man. I think what we might need to do is Robert Bravelance. I think Henriette is what we need here. We need Henriette with the bunch of with the accuracy ring and a scroll. I think Henriette is what we need here. We might even want to Hamern the Brave Lance, honestly. We could also just hope that the staff... That's so weird. We need to fix that, man. The slow staff, like, working only when it misses is so fucking convoluted. That's like... Oh, that's such a skill system code. My goodness. What a sloppily made patch. Well, I don't think I have time for the Angelic Robe. Well, Olga has to support with Henriette. The science project is gonna take some time, yeah. Well, we can try missing with the slow staff again, I guess. I mean, it's always a possibility, right? We could fetch the robe, too. That's something we could do, but I need Penny here. That's the thing. I need Penny. I need her investigate. I can't just leave with her. That's the thing. But I believe with these buffs, I believe Henriette should be pretty... Yeah, look at that. That's really good. This plus some Gideon shenanigans and stuff should be pretty nice, I think. We do need to heal her up when we're done. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good at all. Yeah, the throne is pretty scary. You know, this is a good way for Olga to go out, theoretically. So I think we made Dawncaller. I think Gideon weapon triangles him, yeah? Yeah, he does now. That's good. Yeah, he heals a lot too. Wow. If I can get him to a point where Madeline... I can, like, gamble with Madeline, maybe. I think, yeah, Maria could get the Hellfire, at least. But I think it's too... she actually does pretty well against Aurelion. Ash Cleaver is not accurate enough, I think. I can get it, but it's definitely not accurate enough. I think she's probably more likely to hit with a Slim Max than she is to hit with the Ash Cleaver, but I can try it. And I am out of elixirs. I guess I'll drink a concoction, better than nothing, right? Well, Jack, can you be the hero we need in this trying time? Dude, we gotta... Oh! 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 Jack! 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 1 RN, Jack. Let's go. 1 RN, Jack. And then we grab the... Oh, Gideon has the accuracy ring, and he's like... Ragnar. We're trusting in you now, Ragnar. I know I shouldn't. Oh, wait, the illusion can deal... No. I can put the illusion in front of him, at least. I think he might ignore it, though. Fine. She might kill Jack, though. That's unless I just rescue Jack, I guess. Yeah, I can just rescue Jack. Oh, I can't. Robert might be able to, though. Jack is too fat. Wow, I think Jack just died, guys. I can't rescue him. Well, I can with Ragnar, but then Ragnar dies, so... I gotta heal up. Everyone gets elixirs. I think Jack is gone, guys. I think. Well, the scroll won't be lost. Okay, he didn't heal full. So yeah, looks like Jack is indeed dead, guys. Dude, he went down a hero though. Oh. Jack, no. Jack, no. Yeah, I need Valeria if I'm to do any damage here. Once again, I think Henriette with an accuracy ring is probably our best bet. Wait, the accuracy ring doesn't help, does it? Now that I think about it. Yeah, and we've definitely confirmed that Aurelia doesn't care about Maria's solution, so... I think Maria herself, though. No, never mind. Yeah, it doesn't work because of Nihil, so... Well, then it doesn't really matter, I guess. So we'll just attack him again and see what happens, I guess. 1 RN is actually making this fight so much harder. Because there's like so many 70s. Investigating Maria could have helped. Ah. Madeline is getting pretty close here. And... I think the good hit rates of the... Ooh, but we get doubled with the Bardiche. That's not good. We could pray that maybe... we could pray that maybe slow misses, but it's not gonna miss, is it? No. Well... Okay, I need to check once and for all. Okay, no, it doesn't help. Well, damage is damage, guys. Damage is damage. Well, except when it's not. Fucking hell. Yeah, he has a 100% chance to proc his skills, so he'll always Luna on hard mode. Barrier Sword is pretty good, except we need a skill. Yeah, we need a skill. I mean, this is pretty good. Ragnar! Ragnar! You know what? If she dies, she dies. Yes, let's go. Oh my god, that was intense. Holy shit. Oof. That could have been bad. I really didn't want to lose Madeline. My goodness. Oh boy. Lightbringer Scroll obtained. And we get Eternal Vigilance and an Eternal Seal. Ooh, that was intense. No. Yep, we got chapter 11 now. So I'll probably do that in its own stream, see how far I can get, you know? Jack dies, that's sad. 10,000 gold. Alright, here we go. So we'll do meme review at the end of this, so send in your memes. I'll do, what should we do here? So, feel like Madeline has definitely deserved a talking to, I think. Oh yeah, we gotta put Jack on the death counter. Yes, we do. Ah, poor Jack, man. He was such a wholesome guy. There you go. Oh, we gotta go get Ash as well. Yeah, I couldn't. Wait. Oh, we don't get Ash! Oh, shit. Right, we don't get her. Because we don't have Ellen. Oh my goodness, man. This is gonna be so bad. Ooh, boy. Hi, Ada. How are you doing? Nathaniel, are we gonna bring you? I guess maybe he needs to level. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing 9-bait tonight. I've already streamed for almost 4 hours. I think I gotta be rested for that one. Well, I don't think Henriette needs the I mean, you know what? She deserves to cap out, don't you think? I think she deserves to cap out. Nathaniel is very good at 9B. I'm actually very glad I have him, for sure. Yeah, I'm super glad. And you know what? Valeria. You deserve a level. You were very useful last chapter. I like you, Valeria. You're great. Hit points, magic, and luck. No, I haven't. Okay, sorry. I've almost streamed for 3 hours, I mean. Dude, you guys really want me to do 9B? Do 9B? I don't want to do 9B. I don't want to do 9B. I don't want to do 9B. I need to be rested when I... No. Come on, guys. That is not the sort of chapter you want to do when you're not rested. So, there is one support I want. This is the best support in the game. This is the best support in the game, and it's not even close. Look what Penny and Valeria gets from this, by the way. Look at this. Penny gets an additional plus 10 luck when she rallies, so she gets 10 luck and 10 skill. And Valeria gets Magic Ward, so she also buffs Res to a jet. This is like the best support. Like it makes both of them into fantastic support units. It's so good. What else are we gonna do? Madeline, Ragnar A, probably? Yeah, we'll do Madeline, Ragnar A. I think that gives Battle Veteran to Madeline, if I'm not sure. Or is it Ragnar that gets it? Let me see. Yeah, Ragnar is the one that gets Battle Veteran, which is really good for him. That's extra hit for him. So we like that. And they have an A support right now, which is actually pretty good. Best support is Kestra Randall because it gives Hullblazer Randall. Yeah, it is really strong. It is incredibly good, I agree. I don't think I can get B support with Olga. Or no, I can! Oh, cool. You don't need to have Ellen alive to get the support. That's crazy. I mean, it gives Resolve to Ellen, but it gives Demolish to Olga and Battle Veteran to Henriette, so this is actually very nice. I thought Helen needed to be alive for the support, but I guess she's still kind of canonically still alive in the story. So that's nice. Yeah, that gives Demolish to Olga, which, I mean, not that great. But it gives Battle Veteran to Henriette, which is really strong for her. Ellen spawned back. I guess she did, yeah. Okay, what are we gonna go for now? Valeria... I've never seen this one before. Let me see what this does. Oh, Chivalry. Oh, this is the one that used to give Henriette Blossom, and it was super broken. Yeah, this is the one... Oh, and it... Yeah, this is the one that used to give Henriette Blossom before we had to take it away, because it was way broken. That being said, this is still a very good skill. Plus 4 damage and minus 4 damage when foe is full HP is super good. And it also gives Live to Serve to Valeria, which I am all for. And what else are we gonna do? We have one more. Birch? Wait, doesn't this give Penny Steel Plus? Ah, what's with the spoopy music? Yeah, it does! Wait, what? It does? It gives Stenny... No, it doesn't give her Steel Plus, does it? Does it? No fucking way it does. No fucking way it does. It does. It does. It gives her plunder. Her con is ass though, so I don't know how useful this is. Sonic Samurai asks, how did you change what some skills do, such as Paragon to 50%? It's called hex editing. It's a very complicated form of hacking where you actually like go in and directly alter the code, but it requires you to really know what you're doing because it can brick the ROM otherwise. She can still staves, yeah, that's true, that's true. Alright, I think we are out of supports now, yeah? Yeah, I think we are. I think we're out of supports. But we can go to Walter's shop. I think I'm just gonna use the Eternal Seal right now. Because I am... Yeah, there we go. We're gonna give one to Henriette as well, I think, also next turn. Let's see what we can sell. Probably the Steel Blade and the Killer Lance. I do need to buy some stuff now. I am kind of low on equipment. Like, I need some Brave Lances and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think I need the Master Seals anymore. Or, actually, no, I do need the Torches now that I think about it, because PH Mode Chapter 9B has, it has some... I don't think I should do 9B tonight. I think I should save it for Sunday. I really think I should save it for Sunday. Oh yeah, we should not sell the torches. In fact, we might even buy a few. Yeah, we're gonna do memes after this, so send in your memes. Alright, so what we want here is we want a Brave Lance for Henriette, very important. We are actually kind of low on short spears. And then maybe a hunting bow? Hunting bows could actually be very nice for the next chapter. Dark spikes could be immensely useful for Nathaniel, if he can use it, which I think he can. Yeah, I think this is fine. Short spears are great for Henriette. 9B is not that hard, just don't rush. It's on PH mode though, it's gonna be Fog of War. Yeah, Norian Guy, don't have 5 chaps. Do 9B next time, you deserve the rest. The 9B PH mode is hard enough. Sailor Moon, donate 10 bucks. I donate to go to 9B. Oh, let me just show you guys. Let me show you what happens if you try to... Oh, I think we have a sprite. We hit the sprite limit, guys. Look. Look. We hit the sprite limit. But I think you can fix this by just suspending and resuming. Yeah, you can fix it by doing this. PH mode. I'm sorry, Gideon, but I need you to do it because it's lunatic PH mode. Oh my god. I have no choice now. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's... We don't get Helios. And we don't get Eleonora. That's okay, though. And we get the Archgale back, which is nice. Yep, Chapter 9B, ladies and gentlemen. Put a save in that. And we'll come back to that on Sunday. I am so fucking scared, you guys. I am so fucking scared. Let's do meme review. Dude, I'm so fucking scared. I need to add Gareth to chapter 32's reward. Alright, let's go. Let's go have a look at the Maymays that you guys submitted tonight. Ooh, we got some Maymays. Alright, we got lots of Maymays. My goodness. Oh, we got some... Oh, Greyside art. Greyside fan art, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite. You know, why don't I just show that on screen? Because it deserves to be featured while I download the rest of the Maymays. I didn't see what it was. So this is going to be a surprise to me too. Oh, wow! It's Kestra! Seek Pretty Rush so she looks less strong. I think she looks cute. Zelda Crafter be like, "What you do to my woman?" With her biceps. Dude, that's so good, Greyside. We love you, Greyside. You're the best. Everyone sends hearts to Greyside. We love Greyside and his drawings. We got more drawings from another one of my favorite artists. Okay, there's some good memes tonight. Some good memes tonight. And some spam, Raid Shadow Legends. Big booty Latina websites trying to sign me up. What else is new? Let me check the junk mail. Oh, there's a little meme. I found the meme in the junk mail. There we go. You are no longer in the junk mail. All right. Mangs, would you give a listen to Broken Wows, the memories at 2x speed? The music goes from great to godly. Really? Broken Wows, the memories at 2x goes from good to... Really? Nah, I need to hear this. I need to hear this. The memories, yeah? Let's see, how do you do 2 times, there we go. 2 times speed, okay? It sounds like a Caribbean theme, like a steel drums. It sounds like steel drums. I prefer the original, but yeah, I can see what you mean. It's kind of funny. Playing certain songs at 2x speed can be kind of funny to listen to sometimes, but I think I prefer the original. Jack Holden when Mangs doesn't say James Les Holmes. Okay, this meme I feel like it's just something I am not aware of. Berserker Bird, such a sad sight. My goodness. But hey, man, I mean, at least he can steal stuff. Oh boy, what a great Garant. Bet you can't wait to use him in Chapter 10. This meme was titled Midian. Midian. Did you like... Oh, you accepted the deal with him. That's why his stats are so low. Never level up Garants. Yes, indeed. Marie after causing the rebellion. Complete Chapter 7 in 4 turns or PH mode or draw 25. You could have used my face in that meme. There's a template of that with my face in it. Choosing a challenge mode in Rebellion Saga, PH mode plus strong bosses. Yeah, that's a nasty combo because if you play PH mode and strong bosses at the same time, then the PH mode exclusive bosses also get strong bosses. So it's like the two kind of buff each other. So it's a very bad combo. I wonder if I'm ever gonna attempt an Ironman with all challenge modes. I mean, it sounds so fucking hard. I don't know if it's possible. Wow, is that Madeline? Dude! This guy's drawings, man, are so cool. Look at that. That's, you know, that's a remarkably well-drawn Pegasi, I gotta say. Like, maybe, I don't know about the anatomy of it, but the face looks really cool. That's cool. I like that. That's really cool. This gives me 90s anime vibes. This like art style reminds me of like the Fire Emblem OVA. She reminds me a little bit of Shida. Oh, it's Ferdinand! Look at that! And Dawn and Zacharias! And who's that in the back there? Is that Cathus or is it supposed to be Joseph maybe? Dude, that's kick-ass. I love it. I love it. That's so cool, man. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's Asmodeus behind, yeah. That's amazing. I don't like Dawn. Zack is the goat. Boo, boo, boo. Voltron doesn't like Dawn. Boo. I do like Zack, though. Zack is pretty cool. It's titties versus utility. People of any other country, hot dogs are made with sausage and buns, right? Norwegian sausage and tortilla. Yeah, it's actually called a lumpe and waffle. Those are the on the left. That's a lumpe. It's actually not it's not a tortilla in the way you know it. It's actually made of potato. I know. It's a potato tortilla. It's called a lumpe. And on the right one, that's a waffle. That's a Norwegian waffle. We just call it waffle. Pølse waffle is very popular. We put brown cheese on it too, and sour cream. It's great. This is what we eat during our national holiday on the 17th of May, when we celebrate in the capital, and we dance around the palace. This is what we eat. It's our national dish. It's amazing. Oh, look at that! Is that spaghetti and meatballs? Okay? So it looks delicious. But if you really want to up your food pick game, okay, you take a little cloth, or you take a little dish and you wipe away those little things. This is something my mother taught me. If you want your food to look tasty for a picture, don't leave little splashes of like pasta sauce on the side of the, like take a rag and like clean around the plate. It just looks better. It just looks better. Also, I think you went a little too hard on the cheese. I mean, I love a lot of cheese on my food, so I will probably still like this, but I think a lot of people wouldn't. Also, I would, if you're gonna like take a picture for aesthetics, don't do like a see-through plate. Do like a white dinner plate. Looks much better. But I mean, look, it's pasta, meatballs, and cheese. How could you go wrong with that, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I'm sure it's great. Can't really fuck up spaghetti and meatballs. I guess you actually could. You could fuck up spaghetti and meatballs. That's true. She can't give her on to level up. This is true. Courage of emergency, break the glass. Oh, the stiletto. So good when enemies use it. I never use it. That took me a while. That took me a while. Oh my god, that one took me a while to get. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at here? Dude, this one is way too meta. This one is way too meta. I get it. No, I'm not explaining it. No way am I explaining this one. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You don't get it, then that's good. That means you are a pure soul. I will not explain this joke. This is, this joke is very meta. I'm just gonna put it that way. I will not explain it. Not really a meme, but here are some games that Manx can play in spring. Psyops, Brave, Raw Danger. I have heard of the left one. But not the two right ones. Oh yeah, right. I know the site. So this is a site that Rebellion Saga actually exists on here. This is a site that gathers achievements for you to complete. So basically, these achievements can be things like train a certain unit, clear a certain chapter this way. It's like achievements basically that you can, and I think there's an emulator you can use that basically tracks these achievements. But you need to use a specific emulator that is like integrated with the site, and it'll give you like achievement points for clearing it. And someone actually added achievements to Underland Saga. Yeah, like that's a good one with like solo sake with Bart. That would be an achievement. Like it's stuff like that. So it's someone actually made achievements on Underland Saga, and some of them had actually completed. Yes, Underland Saga had one. So someone had added achievements for Underland Saga. It's really cool, actually. Really cool. I really dig this stuff. I like the idea of achievements. I think that's really cool. All right, I think those were all the memes. So now it's time to go on to Q&A. And I will continue this run on Sunday. There won't be a Radiant Dawn CMU this Sunday, guys. Because they need more time to prepare it. So it's probably going to be on next Friday or something. Oh, okay, my VBA is in the way. Let me see. There you go. How long do you think people will survive on Chapter 11? Well, Awakener, you are the record holder, aren't you? I'm pretty sure you... I recognized your name. I vetted one of your runs. I'm pretty sure you are the #1 contender at the moment. Yeah, you are. Yes, this is Awakener. He has a 90-turn record at the moment. So looking at what you had to deal with... No, PH is #2 now. PH is #2 now. Awakener is he has the first place right now with oh, I need to do donos. Sorry, I will do donos after this. So yeah, I am looking at what you had to go through at turn 90. I think it's going to be very hard to survive past that. I think maybe some people will be able to survive until turn 95, but I mean those reinforcements are just designed to kill you, and it's pretty much just... I think you could have done some things differently, but I don't think we will see a turn 99. Maybe we will, but I think it's very unlikely. Because you run out of weapons at some point. That's the thing. Like, you actually will run out of weapon uses on your units. So it's like you really need to shop for weapons. I think giving your units some, like, cheap weaponry might be the way to go, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let me read some donations. Reveshi donated 10 to Super Chat. Hello, Mangs. Welcome from... hey, Mangs. Hello from Brazil. Why did I have this amazing Garant and suddenly Jack is screaming chaos while I miss a chapter talking to Asmodeus and everything happens without explanation? Yeah, so you need to update your ROM. That's an old bug that was in the first version where if you got the Throne of Asmodeus, I think in Chapter 7, it would skip you straight to Chapter 9. It was a bit of a bug we discovered after release. We have fixed it now. And yes, if you go to the Throne of Asmodeus and you have Jack in your party, he will yell chaos at Asmodeus. Yes, he will. Someone put that in there. So that's just, it's what we call an Easter egg. But sorry that you experienced that bug. It has been fixed. Just update your ROM. Alright, I think... yeah, let me go and make sure I didn't miss any donos. I don't think I did. Okay, good. What is the Throne of Asmodeus? Asks Voltron. Oh. Level up Garant and you'll see. What do you think of a Fire Emblem game with big maps like FE4, but with multiple objectives per map? I mean, if it's done well, it could be done well. I think it's better to split the maps up into shorter segments, honestly. I don't think... You can have the occasional long map, and it's very enjoyable, but you shouldn't... I don't know. I think FE4 maps are a little too long, personally, but I think with FE4 it kind of strangely works, because they do let you battle save, and... In FE4, they really wanted it to feel like a global scale conflict. Like, FE4 has this thing where people will attack your first castle while you're at castle number 3, and you can only really do that if you have big maps. I don't think FE4 always did it right, but I think it did it pretty well for what it did. And it's going to be interesting to see if a potential remake would keep that or split the game up into smaller maps. Would you add shields to Underland Saga or Underland Saga 2 if they can have durability? I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to that. I think that'd be kind of cool, because if I want to do generic golems, then obviously we can't reuse the code from Rebellion Saga, because that only works on one enemy. So if we have shields, that would allow us to create some cool enemies, because I'm assuming they would work on enemies as well. We could like have shields on particular enemies that you would need to wear down. I think I'm much more excited about the prospects on placing shields on enemies than I am on placing them on playable units. Because on enemies, there's a lot of cool options there. Like, you can make a boss tougher, for example. You can make a boss-only shield that makes a boss much harder to kill. And that way you can have an actual cool boss fight without implementing, like, the stupid mechanic I had with the golem, right? So I really like that idea. If shields exists, I would definitely like trying them out for Rebellion Saga 2. Who is the best candidate for Octavia food? Whoever's that screwed, I think. You could just save Rosalina for it, I guess. If you're talking about what skill works best on Octavia, I'd say it's tricky, man. Anything that like a support skill is always good, I think. But I don't know. I actually don't know. Saplay says, I ain't touching Rebellion Saga 2 with a 1,000-foot pole if there's more golems. Just for that, I'm gonna add tons of golems to Rebellion Saga 2, Saplays. I'm even gonna name one of them after you. Mangs, do you know if there's a place that has a list of download music to import to Fire Emblem Builder? I want to hear first the songs and then decide which one to get. To my knowledge, no. But that we should. I know Clockinator redesigned this repo, but I don't think there's any music on there. But there should be. There should be. We should have music on the repo, in my opinion. I think that sounds like our job for our good old friend Tombo. He would probably be able to set something like that up. I agree, Grayside. There should be a music repository. What will be the next draft race? PH and I was supposed to do Conquest, but we decided that we wanted to do Rebellion Saga first. So the next draft race is definitely a Rebellion Saga. Mangs, what is your opinion on the Freelancer class from Fire Emblem 1 and 11? Should we get them in future Fire Emblem games? Are you talking about the Sane? I don't think it's terribly exciting to just copy a unit, if I'm going to be completely honest. I don't really like them. I know some people do, but I kind of find them weird. I'm not a big fan, if I'm going to be completely honest. Will the Khan map battle sprite be updated for the definitive edition of Rebellion Saga to match Rebellion Saga? Garam's boobs deserve to feel the wind. I will admit that the updated Centaur Khan models fit Garam better than the armored variant. That being said, we can do promoted portraits now in definitive edition, so we can add armored Garam, which I actually kind of like. Because he gets a lot of defense on his level up and even becomes armored, so I kind of don't want to change that. What will happen after the CMU? Probably some kind of new Ironman or playthrough. You know. Oh. Water app just told me that it's time to drink water. I have an app on my phone, and it beeps every time. I realize I don't drink enough water. So I downloaded an app on my phone that goes beep, 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 beep. Drink a glass of water every 2 hours. And I always make sure I fill up a glass in advance so I have it. So whenever the app goes beep, beep, I just chug the glass. It's like, I know it's a bit silly, but like I really do suck at drinking water. And it makes your life so much better to not be dehydrated. So if I need an app to do it, then I might as well, right? It helps though. It really helps. It's made me like drink 6 glasses of water today. It's because it just reminds you, like, drink your water. Will there be more content for Rebellion Saga? Yes, there will be a second wave DLC update in about a few weeks, I think. That will include a new Baudemont chapter, a ton of bug fixes, some balancing, just a lot of quality of life improvements. And but it will feature a new chapter. So because I wasn't super happy with the Baudemont guide, and I always wanted another one. Any idea on who's going to be the new characters for Definitive Edition? A second Spare Garden, a usable Hellfire. If no, DC by letting Jesse and Nat get magic. Let us recruit Henry, though, please. Henry? Who's Henry? We are planning to add a sniper. And as well as I kind of want to add a male swordmaster because we don't have, I mean, aside from Albert, we don't have actually we do have Albert, so I guess we don't need a male swordmaster, but we don't have any male snipers. We got to add a male sniper, and I kind of want to add a nomad as well. And of course, there's going to be a playable Dragoon, the female Drake Guard. Hi, Manx. Really enjoy the continent of Andhran Arura world building. Who is the current strongest mortal in the continent? Would it be the legendary dad Batu or one of Joseph's remaining children? The mortal, right? So that strikes away all ancestors like Sak and Dawn. Who is the strongest mortal in Andhran Saga? So I'm assuming that would also disqualify undead beings like Kangaks, like the Lich, because you say mortal. I'd say it would. I mean, Batu is very weak because he's at the end of his life, so he's like an old, frail dragon, so he's definitely not that strong. I would like to say that, like, out of all the characters in Andhran Saga, I think Galahad is probably the strongest warrior, the strongest mortal warrior. And at the end of Andhran Saga, probably Isabel takes over that spot. She becomes kind of like the strongest. So, Varg is powerful, like, in terms of knowledge, but he's not, like... He'd lose a 1v1 versus Galahad for sure. So, I think Galahad is probably a safe answer. Definitely at the start of Andhran Saga, Galahad is, like, one of the strongest warriors in Arura for sure. Can you add some Golemussi to Andhran Saga 2 now that you mention it? Like a female golem? You guys are so horny, my goodness. Prof. Manx. Will the Radiant Dawn CMU also get those new custom personal skills once the CMU is made publicly available? You would have to ask the developers, guys. You would have to ask the developers. I don't know, like, you'd have to ask them. There's a mail that you can get in touch with them. Reminder from last time. Channel poll for interest if any semi-serious CMU project. Read Andhran Saga fanfiction. Yeah, I will do a poll at some point, Yamatoko. Oh, thank you. Someone joined the Egg Gang. Nice. Hey, T.S. Jasmine donated $50 through Super Chat. Great stream, Mangs. Lots of much-needed laughs today. T.S. Jasmine, you're the best. Always so supportive. Love having you in my audience. You're the best. Thank you so much. If Octavia is a vampire, doesn't that make Angelus and Amelia Dampiers? She's not really a vampire. She just has vampire-like traits. We don't really know what Octavia is, but I think, like, a common thing about Darkholmes is that they're all really weird. They're obscure, weird, and wacky, and they have weird powers. Octavia just happens to be somewhat similar to what we consider a vampire. Doesn't mean she's literally a vampire from the Dracula tales. I would let Octavia bite me, of course. Any Ironman highlight video currently played? Oh, no. I don't think so. Let me check something real quick. Last Engage Death compilation didn't do too great, but I mean, I guess it is Engage. So we'll see. Did you actually fire someone from... No, I didn't. Fire them? No, Jesus. No. I was joking. No. They're all still there. I love my team. I was just a little frustrated in the moment, but I realized later on that I just had to use my brain and think my way out of the problem, and it all ended up going just fine. Will you swing your sword too? New ideas for it. I mean, as I told you, I already made like 2 chapters of it. They're playable. I just need to finish it. It kind of mimics... The story kind of mimics Fire Emblem 3 Book 2. Like, it starts with the Marp going to, like, the Eastern Isles or whatever. And it's like he goes there to fight bandits. It's, like, very similar to Fire Emblem 3 Book 2 in a way. Yeah, I might finish it at some point. I'm just kind of busy now, but once I have some free time, I will. Would you add a scene of Randall and Kestra in The Great Beyond for the Definitive Edition, or a scene where Randall sees Kestra as he dies? Maybe, but the thing is, Randall's scene doesn't... A lot of people wanted us to show Randall's death in Andhran Saga, but due to the way the plot is kind of written, it doesn't really make sense to show his death, because there's a lot of uncertainty about what happened to him and Baudemont, and that kind of sets up the grand reveal in Chapter 13. If we show Randall die, that we kind of have to show Baudemont dying as well, and that kind of ruins the mystery of getting him back. So for that reason alone, we didn't want to show Randall dying, but maybe we'll do something. We'll see. Did you read my idea for chapter 33? I did not. Did you DM that to me, PH? Can you DM it to me? I did not yet, no. How did Albert get Starfall in Underland Saga if it was buried since Aurelian collapsed? Well, I mean, it was dug out, obviously. You can dig out a collapsed shrine. Or maybe use some kind of whoopee light bringer magic. Did Boogie make a deal with Asmodeus? Nah, Boogie wouldn't make a deal with a demon. Opinion on Rebellion Saga being made in Lex Talionis? Well, I kind of already, like, gave my opinion on Lex Talionis. I don't like how it looks, so... If someone wants to go ahead and remake it in Lex Talionis, I certainly wouldn't stand in their way, and I'd even endorse it. But I wouldn't play it. I'm sorry. I think Lex Talionis looks like ass. I just don't like it. I just don't like the way it looks. But if someone were to do it, that'd be really awesome. Okay, discorded. Let's see, PH. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did see that, PH. I'll need to think on it. Is Garan supposed to have a convo with Rambert, like the patch notes said? I got the post-battle dialogue, but no battle convo. I don't know if we added a battle convo. I'll need to check that out. I didn't write it, so I don't know how it works. As Zacharias and Dawn have this conflict over her husband being allegedly evil, what does Raquel think of her father? Well, we never really see what she says, and Raquel is really Haneko's baby, so I'm not gonna like butt in and give my opinions, but if I understand Raquel's character very completely, it is that Raquel is very different from Dawn. She's a lot more like Aylanda than Dawn, and even Aylanda is more like Dawn than Raquel. So Raquel is like way too kind, and she probably forgave her father. Maybe that's why Zach had to kill her or kill him. So Raquel is just the nicest. Like, she's just full of like love and just wants everyone to get along. But there's also a naivete to Raquel that shows that she may have been a bit sheltered. She doesn't see the evil in front of her. You know, she's too nice and trusting in everyone. So very different from Dawn, who's very righteous and angry. Arthur asked, Manx, did you see the Radiant Dawn personal skills video? I did. I am... wait, where did it go? Huh? Where did it go? Someone asked, did I see the Radiant Dawn? Yeah, so Vicious Sal has released a preview of Daybreak where he shows a bunch of personal skills, and I gotta say, Sal is amazing, and he can really cook, and I'm excited to see Daybreak, and I'm definitely gonna play Daybreak when it comes out. I will say, I am a little worried that it's gonna not feel like Radiant Dawn at all, which may be what Sal is intending. I do feel like there's a lot of stuff going on there. Like there's skills that allows you to like reposition several characters. There's like knockback auras around characters that like knocks enemies back. Look, all this stuff is really cool, and I think Daybreak is a custom Radiant Dawn hack made by Vicious Sal. He's like one of the best Radiant Dawn hackers, and he has like given all the characters personal skills, and he's added so much cool stuff to the game. I think Sal does a lot of cool stuff. The question is it going to result in an enjoyable gameplay experience? Because you can have a lot of cool ideas, but all those cool ideas gathered together may not create a great game. If he creates a game that is fundamentally so different from Radiant Dawn that it alienates people who try to play it, it may end up becoming more frustrating than fun. I'm not saying that's going to happen, I'm saying that's a worry I have when I look at all these cool things he's adding to the game. I feel like Daybreak for Vicious Sal is more, he just wants to show you all the cool stuff he can do with it. Like, oh, look at the skill I made, which pushes a character 5 squares back. Like, yeah, it's amazing that he made it, but is it fun to play? Now, again, I'm not saying it will be bad. It might be the greatest Fire Emblem hack ever made, and it could be what the Radiant Dawn fans really need to, like, really, you know, because Radiant Dawn has a lot of problems, and maybe Sal is able to fix those. And I'm hella excited for the hack, but I'm also a little cautious about it, because I'm like, all these insane things that he's adding, are they actually going to result in a cool experience? Or is it just going to feel like a game that isn't even Radiant Dawn anymore, you know? Oh, Sal is amazing. I love him. He's great. I have so much respect for him. He is one of the best hackers in the Fire Emblem community. Also a super nice and friendly guy. He's friendly towards everyone. You talk to him, he's going to treat you with respect. There is not a bad bone in that man's body. In a community, the Fire Emblem hacking community has some big egos, myself included. So it's nice to see someone who's humble and down to earth. So it's nice to see. What is your favorite flower? A dawn flower. No, I'm gonna say Asian lilies, because those are my wife's favorite flowers. So I guess I'll just say those. What was the inspiration for the prism memories? I mean, I think that we just ripped it straight out of Echoes. That's where memory prisms are literally a mechanic from Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. It's just little items you unlock to get a scene. It's cool. I mean, I like it. It's an excuse to add cool cutscenes to the game that are optional. Thoughts on other ROM hacks like Morrow's Gold? I've heard of Morrow's Gold, but I don't have an opinion on it. I am very stingy with ROM hacks because there's a lot of slop out there. But I did love hacks like Eligor's Spare. Last Promise is a great classic, of course. There's tons of good ROM hacks out there. There's also a lot of bad ones, though. So you kind of just gotta know when to... You gotta wade through a lot of muck to find good ones. But there are legitimately amazing ones there. Staff of Ages had potential to be one of the best ROM hacks in the series, I think, if it got completed. It would have... I think if they had finished Staff of Ages around the time when... like, let's say it had come out... Like, I think my first Staff of Ages video came out on my channel like 8 years ago. Let's say they'd spent 2 years to develop it, similar to Rebellion Saga, right? That would have had, I think... I need to actually go check this. So, Mang's The Last Promise. Let's see, when did my first video of this... Oh, sorry, Mang's Staff of Ages. When did it come out? This is my first... Make sure first March will be brand new Let's Play. This time around, we're going to take a look at a brand new Fire Emblem hacker. Not sure how brand... 2 times speed Mangs was something I didn't thought I needed today.
I knew it is, but I recently discovered it. It's called Fire Emblem, The Staff of Ages.
So my first video on Staff of Ages came out in 2016. So let us say that they had taken 2 years to develop it. So it came out in 2018. That's reasonable if they worked at a decent pace. That's we spent about 2 to 3 years developing Rebellion Saga. I believe that if they had released Staff of Ages around 2018, it would have today been remembered as one of the greatest ROM hacks ever, eclipsing even The Last Promise. And in my humble opinion, I think that would have been the case, because 2018 there were still a lot of good hacks out there, and the hacking community really started to get going, but there still was not a lot. I mean, I was dabbling in like CMUs at the time and stuff like that, but you know, there wasn't really that many great hacks out there. And if they had just been able to release it around like that time, my goodness, it would have been such a great hack. It's such a shame it never came out. Did Armin have any other siblings? He does say that Alex is his only remaining sibling. Yeah, they had a brother that passed away during the plague. He's never mentioned by name. He's never brought into the story, but there was a third Spare Garden brother, yes. Do you think there are any hacks out there that are in the same tier as Undead and Rebellion? Not in terms of resources and commitment, no. I don't think so. Because Undead Saga and Rebellion Saga has a massive teams behind them. There are hacks that are definitely of the same quality, maybe even a little bit better in terms of like, I think Eligor's Spare map design is better than anything I've ever made. For example, I think Eligor's Spare, while it's difficult, Sarg knows how to place enemies. Like, he knows how to make a map. He's much better than so Eligor's Spare has better pure gameplay, I think, than Undead Saga and Rebellion Saga, if you discard the difficulty, like if you don't think the difficulty is too much. But in terms of like resources put into them, no, not even close. Not even close. There's no hack on FU that has the amount of time and effort put into it compared, like, not that I know of at least. I don't think so, because I had a team of like 12 to 15 people working on like a ROM hack for 3 years. And we actually finished it. I don't think that has ever happened before. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, send me the hack. But I don't think that has ever happened. I just don't. And I'm not like tooting my own horn here. I'm not saying, oh, we're so great. Tons of things we did wrong that we could have done better. And there's hacks out there that does things much better than Rebellion Saga and Underland Saga on an individual scale. But in terms of total resources put into a hack and total time put into a hack, I don't think anything comes close. That doesn't mean Underland Saga and Rebellion Saga are the best hacks out there. It just means that they're the most... They have the most amount of work put into them, the most amount of polish. And there's one thing that Underland Saga and Rebellion Saga does is leagues ahead of any other hack in the community, and that is our formatting gate to game. How we format text and dialogue and how we make cutscenes. No other hack comes close. Max, how do you feel about Roads of Ruins first map? You know, I'm gonna be honest, dude. I was way too harsh in that video. I was like, that video didn't need to get made, and it didn't. I don't understand why it blew up as much as it did. Look, I could have just DM'd that guy my criticism. I didn't need to make that video. I honestly, like, in hindsight, I feel like that video was just way too negative. I know the creator didn't mind, but he was kind of being polite, I think. It's just, I don't know, I just had this idea that I played the first hack and I didn't enjoy it, and I was like, I'm gonna make a video talking about why I don't like it, and it blew up. It got like almost 100,000 views, which is like way more than it should have had. It should have been a video that was forgotten, but for some reason the algorithm was like, no, that video is gonna get shared around. And I kind of regret it, because it's not a very nice video. I was way too harsh. I was way too negative. I should have been more constructive. I did offer constructive criticism, but the tone in my voice is not great. I understand why some people reacted negatively to that video. In hindsight, I wouldn't have made that video the same day today. I think you should unironically play TMGC. What's that? TMGC? What's that? I don't know what that is. Tamagotchi plus color? I have no idea. Is it a Fire Emblem hack? Oh, the Morrow's Golden Country. Okay, yeah, that's the hack that I keep hearing about. Retina. I know that name. Retina. There's something very familiar about that name. Retina. The screenshots look okay. Like, I'm looking at the screenshots right now. Portraits are cool. UI is interesting. I'm not a big fan of the starry skies, but it's okay. Looks okay, I guess. Did the other Spare Garden brother have a child? Maybe that could be the other Gladiolus user. That's what I'm thinking. If we're gonna go down the route of adding another Gladiolus user to Underland Saga Definitive Edition, it would have to be the child of the Spare Garden brother who passed away. I don't think, like, I was playing around with the idea of giving Fred a daughter, but I think it just wouldn't work for him. Fred is kind of like a goofball, and like having him suddenly be a dad, well, I think a lot of people would enjoy that. It would kind of mess with his character, I think. And Alexander having a daughter is like, no, Alexander just isn't a dad. He wouldn't work as a dad. And like, so I'm not sure exactly how we would do that. Would you want to see Wind Edges and Tempest Blades 1-2 range swords make a comeback? I'm kind of weird like that. I don't like 1-2 range swords. Like, I'm a bit old school. I don't know why, but I just, in my opinion, 1-2 range swords just shouldn't be a thing. Swords are iconic in Fire Emblem. They're the one range weapon. Like, yeah, sure, you have light brands, but they're limited and magical, so not everyone can use them. And that's what makes light brands feel special, is the fact that they're 1-2 range. Yeah, I know Fates brought back the Kodashi. I didn't agree with that. So I just don't think swords should have a 1-2 range option. I just don't think so. I think Fire Emblem, it's just one of those things that have been around for so long that it's kind of ingrained into my muscle memory. A Myrmidon, unless they have a light brand, will not attack you from 2 range. A Swordmaster, unless they have a light brand, will not attack you from 2 range. It's just one of those constants in Fire Emblem that you shouldn't mess with, in my opinion. I think what you should do instead is just make swords better. Just give them better stats. Right? Not a question per se. Oh, sorry. Finished Chapter 10 of Rebellion Saga. The feels. Honestly, after the Kestra Randall A support and doing Chapter 10, it made me feel bad for Randall. Honestly, very well done.
I understand why he is. That was our goal, to make Randall sort of sympathetic. Not like the man that he's become in Alana Saga, but at least we wanted to give you guys an insight in what made him this way. He wasn't just an asshole from the start. He had potential, there was hope for him, but he got squandered. Yodan Fan asks, not a question per se, but I played and beat TMGC and Alana Saga, and they're both very Ironman friendly, so I see why people recommend you play it. It is fun. Well, I keep hearing about it, and there's probably a good reason for that, so I will note that down in my notes, that is a hack that people want me to play, and I might check that out in the future. What's better, player-focused gameplay or enemy-focused gameplay? I think you need a good mixture of both, and I actually do think that's one of the things that Alana Saga and Rebellion Saga do well. Yes, they're a little more skewered towards enemy face, but there's a lot of player face action in both games, and I think you want to go 40-60. 40% player face, 60% enemy face. I don't like games that are primarily player face focused, because it's fun to kill things on enemy face. Look, we all enjoy, I think, placing a unit with a 1-2 range weapon into a forest tile and watch them kill 5 enemies at enemy face. That's what Fire Emblem is all about. That's what's fun. It's fun to blast. And I don't like it when Fire Emblem games are like, no, you're not allowed to do that. No. Your character dies in 2 hits. That's just how we made this game. That is kind of how Eligor Spear work, and that's one of the things I'm not a big fan of, but Eligor Spear does everything else so well that I'm kind of able to put up with it. Like, I just have to respect how good Eligor Spear map and level design is. I just don't like the everyone dies in 2 hits gameplay that it's got going on. Although Eligor Spear, at least on normal mode, gives you a little bit of an opportunity to dodge some attacks, I guess. Why not use a memory person mechanic for Bout and Randall's death? Yeah, that is an option, actually. We could do that. That's a good idea, actually. I'll write that down, Sophia. That's actually a good suggestion. Since I just learned Octavia knows, is Varg's true identity an open secret to the Darkholm inner circle? I am not prepared to answer that question at the time. I need to confer with my writers, because there's a lot of stuff going on there. But one of the things we will definitely do in Alana Saga 2 is the Darkholms are going to stop being such a cryptic house, and we'll know why they are the way they are. And they'll definitely be very relevant to the plot of Alana Saga 2, because Darkholm is by far the house that is the least explained, and they're involved in everything, and they're super cryptic, and you can only do that for so long. At some point you do have to explain to the players. So I will say, if Alana Saga 2 comes out, that is one of the questions I will explain. That is one of the questions we will focus on. Why are the Darkholms the way they are? What is their agenda? What's going on with them? How is this relevant to the fate of Aurora? They're kind of made like the Undead and the Illuminati. They're kind of like these mysterious shadow figures in the background, right? I'm honestly more hyped to find out more about Bout and Alanda's baby. Oh, Eamon's going to be a super central character in Undead Saga 2. That's going to be, he's obviously going to be one of the most important characters in Undead Saga 2. If the final part, I'm not fucking reading Oof's questions. Will we be getting more epilogues for Rebellion Saga? I haven't heard anything from the writers so far. We're going to be adding a few more supports, because supports are fun, and more variety is always great. But I haven't heard anything. I really like Madeline and Jacob's house. Yeah, House Thornwell, you'll definitely see more of them, I think. House of Mage Hunters, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with that. I feel like the Darkholms has the biggest lore. Can we get a lore video for them? Well, if we're going to explain them in Alana Saga 2, I don't want to spoil everything in a video, but maybe after. Bang, speaking of shields, what are some thoughts on Tree House's shields, magic wands, and rings? Would you add something like that in Alana Saga 2? If they can be broken, I would like to add them. If they're just, we have shields in Rebellion Saga. It's called the Bulwark. Like, it's just this item you hold in your inventory that gives you defense. So we do have shields in Alana Saga, but if we're gonna go down the route of equipable shields, I would like them to have durability that goes down every time you're attacked, similar to how they work in Berwick Saga. And are they in Tearing Saga? I think they're in Berwick Saga at least. I like the idea of having shields that break and that shields you from a set amount of attacks. I think that's a cool resource, actually. Is Clock helping you with Undead Saga 2? I really liked his writing style. I don't know. We haven't agreed on anything. I mean, I talk to Clock a lot, so he might be around as kind of like an advisory role, I suppose. I don't think he will. I mean, Clock's busy. He always has tons of projects, and I think he has said himself that he's probably not interested in writing for Underground Saga 2 because he was such a it was such kind of like a taxing ordeal for him. So I don't think so, but he'll be around. I usually do, like, sometimes I will like send Clock a message and ask him like, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? And like just to pick his brain. So, but I don't think he's going to be the official writer now. Mangs, we keep hearing about the lands west of Onderon. Was Onderon the only continent infested by demons, or was Joseph on a world trip to banish demons and he left families all over the planet? It is very much implied that Joseph has visited several worlds. I mean, what is his title? The World Walker. So, obviously, I mean, I know in my head how I want this storyline to play out. I don't want to spoil it. But yes, it is implied that demons are attacking multiple worlds and that Joseph is kind of he's been around to kind of rebuke them. And Onderon was one of the countries that he saved. So. Are we getting waiter stonks for the defense supply being Jaka? What? Are we getting Walter stonks for the... Walter Stunk? I don't understand this question. I think I'm too tired. Anyway, does Joseph have a dear Nerfmeister? Yes, Soy Emblem was the real Joseph all along. Alright, last question of the night. Can there be a New Game Plus where Randall lives like Radiant Dawn? No. I'm sorry. No, we're not going to add a Randall route. I know you guys would really like that, but it's just, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's too much work. That being said, I do want to add a Bulwark route, where instead of taking the Dawncaller, or not taking the Dawncaller, Baudemon will get the option to take the Bulwark with him. And I was thinking, if you do that, Randall will have the Hellblazer when you fight him in the throne room. That's the idea that I have for that. But I haven't quite decided yet. Anyway, let me see if any of my friends are streaming. Fog is streaming. Sapplay streaming, but not until... I will raid Fog. Let's raid him. I'm sure he'll enjoy it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Well, stick around and be part of the raid. But I'm logging off now, guys. See you guys. When you raid Fog, make sure you say hello to him. And scream egg raid. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye.